drop the weights on people, and then next thing you know, it's just boom.
I'm telling you, bro, that is like as iconic as the Super Saiyan transformation. Because I know when you saw that for the first time, that was like iconic. But when he dropped them weights, that is right up there.
Bro, my eyes widened open when he dropped them. I said, "Oh, shit's the." And then when he jumped down and then started doing that speed shit,
Woo!
I said, "Where this nigga been?"
Bruh. Like at that point, he became the main character. Rock Lee became the main character of that fight. I ain't care about Naruto or Sasuke or Kakashi. None of them niggas. I just wanted to watch more Rock Lee.
Bro, you right.
Rock Lee's the best.
That
You
nigga,
right.
like, bruh.
Because he made Gara switch his face. He said,
Yeah.
Gara was like, wait a minute now. Wait a
Yeah,
minute
I
now.
was like, wait a minute. My sand can't keep up. What the fuck? And then
I
yo,
wonder.
they was looking at guy like, what the fuck did you do to this nigga? He's like 12 years old and he moving fast. Like, what the fuck did you do to this nigga?
What that nigga say? God, you are too much.
Yeah, he said, guy, you are too much. And he's like, man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. If he can do it, why not? Just so damn casually
He was like, he's the greatest taijutsu master at his age.
at his age. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you that. But that's because he has no choice.
You're right. But I'm hoping, like, in Boruto, like, they do something with him. So, I don't know. I know they had, like, an episode with Naruto and Sasuke was doing shit. I hope Rock Lee, like, do something too. I also they did. I heard something bad happened to Guy Sensei in Boruto. I don't know.
I,
I don't know
I
why I
was
thought you
watching I
said
was
Guy
watching
Fieri.
that show and then I stopped. I'm gonna get back
I don't
into
know.
it.
I don't know why I thought you said Guy Fieri. I was like, what happened to Flavor Town?
That's funny as shit. Come on, trying to drive. You know?
Whatever happened to Guy Fieri?
He's still
He got a
alive.
star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got a star on the Walk of Fame. I think today, actually.
I thought
That's
it
Either
was
that or it
earlier
was
than that.
announced.
that's
Oh
Mm-mm.
no, I thought he got it already.
I don't think so, unless I'm thinking of some. I'm thinking of Lucy Liu. I think. How did I get those two mixed up?
Only you, Kayla. Only you. There it is.
there we go. And we are live. Welcome everybody to You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I am your host Ray. With me and always his father.
Scorpion players are hoes.
And also we have Caleb.
And scan it. Why'd I say that?
Get out.
And you know that if anybody else comes through, they come through. So I guess we could get started with Money in the Bank. So if anybody like watched it, Brock Lesnar comes out of
Fun.
nowhere, knocks three cameramen over, and then
That was funny though.
it was motherfucker just walked out, just pushed the cameraman. It was like, oh shit.
It just he's like, fuck them cameramen.
And then
He's like, I cannot stress this enough.
yeah, and then grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase, and now he is your Mister Money in the Bank, or as
That
Paul
was
Heyman would say, Money in the Beast.
that's an ugly name. That's worse. That's the worst name than what Michael Cole always calls. What is it, Roman or
The
something?
big
He has
dog.
the big dog, and then Renee Young over there, like, look at Roman over here.
Yo,
Uh,
what is your issue with Renee Young?
I don't know. It's like I used to like adore her, but then I guess when she got on Total Divas and I kept seeing her face, it got dry, and then her clothes started getting really ugly, and then Dean left, so it was less bearable when Dean left.
So it's not because she stole your man.
No,
You sure about
right,
that?
man.
I'm sure. I mean, Dean is a fine specimen, but then Elias came, and I was like, oh, hi.
I still think Elias is Macho Man Randy Savage with a scarf.
He does look like him. For a while, I thought he was like, I thought it was Damien Sandow repackaged or some shit. Like, I was like, is that Damien Sandow? No, it's fucking Elias Sampson.
But anyway, how did y'all one? How did y'all feel about Money in the Bank? And two, how do y'all feel about Brock Lesnar getting the briefcase?
Okay, so the show overall, I think was decent. It was a decent show. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match was good. MVP was Naomi. Like that, she thoroughly impressed me that entire match. She was
Off
doing
the
like
Sad.
outfit
a lot of
alone, it's my MVP.
yeah, she was doing like a whole bunch of cool ass spots, and they came out clean. And she wasn't even really botching like that either. Like, cause I noticed throughout Money in the Bank, there was a lot of botches.
A lot of them.
There was a lot of botches. So I was like, okay, you know, need to clean up some stuff there. What's it
Yeah.
called? AJ versus Seth Rollins was definitely match of the night. Them
Oh my
two
lord.
went the fuck in.
I
That match,
stopped watching Game of Thrones so I could watch that match.
yeah, that match, they both went the fuck in. That was actually a really, really fucking good match.
It was
And
really good.
it really showed off Seth Rollins as like champion, as like, yo, he's not champion because they gave the belt to him. He's champion because he's like top three wrestlers in the entire company.
Exactly.
Like, bro, like, because if you ask me, the top three wrestlers in the main roster is Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan.
Yep,
Like,
I
just
agree with
off
that.
top, off rip. Like, those three cannot be touched when it comes to wrestling ability in the main
Hmm.
roster. So the fact that they threw down for that Universal Championship actually gave it a lot of merit.
It did.
Um, there was a couple cute matches here and there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too
Cute.
like, yeah, a little bit of cute matches here and
Like
there.
kind of like oh
Yeah,
yeah.
then I forgot about them. Then the men's ladder match was pretty good. The men's ladder
They
match was actually really, really good. Ricochet and fucking Andrade
they
and
almost died.
Ali. Like, shout outs to those three because those three
Yeah.
made it entertaining. I'm so glad they took fucking Braun Strowman's awkward ass out that damn match because
Thank
when you got
you.
because like when you got people like Randy Orton and then you got people like Ali and Andrade doing all this cool shit. You got
Hmm.
this big ass motherfucker just hulking over everybody, running around the damn ring, doing that little shoulder tackle he does, and then that nigga get knocked
He's
out
shaped
because
like
everyone
plank.
targets him. Yeah, like he's like the plank of the group.
It's
So like he gonna have like one little spot or whatever. He gonna be the monster, and then it's gonna get to a point where everyone just targets his ass because the nigga too damn big. He gets thrown
right.
off the fucking like he either gets thrown off a ladder or slammed into a table like they always do with his ass every
I
single
know.
time. There's a
Always.
match where there's multiple people in there, and then yeah, I'm just glad he wasn't in the match. And Sami Zayn couldn't make it either. I wasn't really feeling that as well. But then yeah, so they're having a really good ass match. First of all, rest in peace Finn Balor because he ain't do shit that match. He
He didn't do
he
shit.
Or
he
get his
was
back blown out.
He
yeah. I
was
mean
done.
yeah, but he was pretty absent in that match. I like when I saw him, he was either getting his ass whooped or he got incapacitated in some way. He did not
Right.
do shit in that match. So then there was like a lot of really good spots. I like the fact that they teased Ali almost winning the whole thing. I thought that was really neat because it really shows that WWE still cares about people like his size. You feel what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And they actually trying to do something when it comes to some of the newer guys. But then of course Daddy Vince had to bring out his baby Brock Lesnar,
Daddy.
and you know what? This time around, I'm cool with it because of all the reactions that people was getting. Vince is a G. I'll give Vince that one because some of the people was actually upset. People was mad
Yeah.
as fuck, and
Like
I'm like,
I was
okay, you know what, Vince, you did it. You did it this time. You did
like
it this time.
right, like I was mad, but not as mad as everyone else. I was mad for like 2 seconds, that I got over it. But everyone else was like I saw that guy doing that live stream. Um, I saw people canceling their network. I'm like, take it easy, man. I was like, okay, hold on. chill out. Like,
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, I understand the anger. You're supposed to get angry. It's Brock Lesnar. We've been trying to get rid of this guy for a long ass time. This
right.
dude was like Universal Champion for a long ass time. Barely had any fucking matches because he's spoiled,
Mm-hmm.
and Daddy Vince gives him whatever he wants. And then all of a sudden he comes back and then just wins Money in the Bank, even though there was like no warning or like
Right.
no, you know, forbearance to him even showing up that night. There was literally no reason for him to show up that night. He just wins. Nigga comes in, throws Ali off, and then just wins.
Right.
And then people are like, "No, oh, hell no, no, WWE, you know what the fuck?" And I'm like, you know what?
Right.
This time it worked because he got y'all niggas talking. He got
Mm-hmm.
all of y'all mad as shit. He got all of y'all engaged now, and all of y'all was watching Raw. Was watching Raw that night.
Mm-hmm. Raw was actually decent this week. Was it just me about that?
It was alright.
It was, yeah. It was kind
They're
of like,
trying to get better.
Yeah,
yeah. I was
Like
like, okay.
I at least see the attempt. But go ahead, Caleb.
Oh yeah, no, but yeah, I was saying like Raw was kind of okay this week. I was like, oh, I was like, okay, but yeah. And were you done with your Money in the Bank stuff?
yeah.
No. I mean, you can talk about Monday Night Raw too, or SmackDown. We basically talk about wrestling.
Yeah. So, with Money in the Bank, I actually thought it was decent too. It wasn't awful, but it was, it was. I'll give it like maybe like a 7, honestly. Like maybe like a 7, because it wasn't bad at all. Honestly, I loved the women's match. Um, it was kind of crazy how though about Mandy when she kind of kept going after Carmella. Carmella actually tweaked her knee and made Mandy kept going for her leg, and I'm like, bitch, stop. Like, come
Bitch.
on. Like, and then I also just don't like Mandy because she's almost like a talentless Trish Stratus. She's just kind of,
She's been getting compared to Trish Stratus a lot.
yeah, and I'm like, don't ever disrespect Trish Stratus. Okay. Like,
I can. All right, I'm gonna agree with you, Caleb, but at the same time, Corey Graves puts her over so well.
he
Like,
does. It's crazy. I love Corey Graves so much. And then on SmackDown, it was funny when I think Carmella, who I think he's actually dating in real life now. I think they're actually dating. And
you,
hmm?
You
Oh
said
yeah,
Corey Graves and Carmella.
mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I be seeing him in her comments on her pictures,
I mean,
liking
yeah, and
them.
I saw them, and I saw Corey Graves' wife put him on
Yeah,
blast.
yeah. But after that, like recently, I saw him like maybe like a week or two ago in her DMs, her comments and everything, liking like literally every picture she puts up, all types of stuff. And I'm like, oh, hi, like,
I
uh,
mean, that is a fine woman. Carmella's a fine ass motherfucker.
oh yeah, I believe, cause like she's really pretty to me, honestly. But like, it was funny on SmackDown when she was wrestling Mandy, he was kind of silent the whole match, and then when what's his name, Byron said something, he like freaked out at
Byron
Byron.
Saxton,
Yeah,
Generic black guy. What number is he again?
like 10.
number 4.
Oh, okay.
And it's like he like called out Byron for saying just put Carmella down and run off by yourself. He's like, no, she's a woman. I was like, oh god. But that match was really good at Money in the Bank. AJ and Seth was like match of the night. That was a great match. Um, the matches with Becky, as much as I love her, were kind of just there.
Yeah,
It's like as much as I love Becky, it was kind of like okay, like okay, she lost one belt, and then Bailey became Grand Slam, and I don't like Bailey that much, but I'm happy she's Grand Slam. I give credit where credit's due. She did the thing.
that's what you call it.
Yes,
She did the thing.
she the thing she did. that,
Yeah.
she's Grand Slam, and I'm happy for her. Because I won't even say I dislike Bailey. It's more, maybe like in the middle.
Oh,
Kind of like a 50-50. Like, there are times where I like her, then there's times where I'm like, shut the fuck up.
you're indifferent.
Yeah. But there are times where I want to rip that side ponytail out of her head. Then there are times where I want to put it back in the side ponytail. It's it's an odd relationship I have with Bailey. But that was really cool when she won. Now let me get to Brock.
Uh-oh.
I wanted Ali to win so bad, either Ali or Drew, or honestly anyone else in that match. But like the moment, because Game of Thrones already ended, so I went back and I was catching the last few minutes in the match, so I saw when Andreas like bounced off those ladders. That looked painful, but when I heard Brock's music come out, I immediately felt some type of rage. like the kind of rage when I found out Punk was really gone. I was like, damn. But when Brock won, I was just like, so this is a thing that just happened in my life. He just waltzes up in there like a stupid dum dum he is, and won the thing. But he kind of redeemed himself with me when he showed up on Raw with the Moneybank as a boombox, because that was the funniest thing I've seen all year.
That was petty too.
I know. Like, and then
That was
all the
petty.
edits.
I loved it.
I actually really liked that because I was like, okay. And then honestly, I want to talk about iconic legend Paul Heyman when he called out Seth Rollins saying, what was it? You had to wait. What was it? 50 minutes to see your girlfriend main event
Yeah, he
WrestleMania.
said almost 5 hours or some shit.
Yeah,
He said you had to wait 5 hours just to see your girlfriend main event. I was like, damn.
I was like, and
He said you won your Universal title, but then it took you 5 hours to watch your girlfriend win main event WrestleMania. I was like, God damn, Paul Heyman.
I was like, and
That's why he's one of the best.
I'm like, this is why we stand Mr. Heyman. But
That's Mr. Heyman right there.
yes. But I love Seth so much. My mom says Seth Rollins looks like a thumb.
He's like, what?
And it's kind of fun. Looks like a
Oh,
thumb.
oh.
Yeah, like a thumb.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, why? But yeah, Raw was pretty decent. I mean, it was better than Raw has been lately. SmackDown, I don't know how to describe SmackDown. It was kind of strange how Elias was on top of a truck. I'm like, how did he get up there?
I just said he's Batman.
Batman. And
That's what I was like. You just did some Batman shit.
but I love the 24/7 title. I wish they called it the hardcore title, but I don't know what's going on there. And it looks like
For that, the name was interchangeable because when it was the hardcore title, they also called it. I mean, they didn't call it the 24/7 title, but it had the 24/7 rule to it. So it was like
yeah.
that's why when Mick Foley debuted it, I put the Crash Harley fucking Titantron in the chat
I
because
remember that.
he was called Mr. 24/7 because he was like, I would defend this anywhere, anytime, and you could see clips of him defending it while he was getting out of bed in his pajamas and shit.
Those were
So
the
it was like
funniest things.
I was, yeah. So the night it debuted, it was funny as hell. Like
Yeah.
the way niggas was running away whenever
Yeah.
they like it was like on sight and they would just run away. That shit killed me.
Yeah. I think they got something here, honestly. Cause lately it's been killing me. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh so much. Just seeing all these big these big dudes just running after someone, but then you see the little British guy from 205 Live
Drake
running after
Maverick.
them. Yeah, you see Drake Maverick running around with like the little paper or whatever, just
It was
running
like a
behind them.
wanted poster of our truth.
Yeah, and it's just him just running around. And then there's videos on his Instagram, I think, where he's running around like real places like the airport and was asking fans if they've seen Archer. And it has to be the funniest shit in the world. But hopefully they do more with this title because I actually really like this. And Naomi's trying to win the title and everything. I wonder, can the women win it?
I think so.
Because that'd be funny, actually.
I
Like
I
still
someone
think
just
Carmelo's gonna be the one to take it from truth, but that's just me.
that would actually be a really good twist. Like I want her to turn heel again anyway.
who Carmella?
Yeah,
I
I
think
kind
she's
of
doing pretty good as a face, actually.
yeah, but
Yeah,
she was
Hill Carmelo was like Alexa Bliss for SmackDown.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true. Because I don't mind her as a face. I still love her to death. I love her to death. But like her as a heel was something different. It was like I don't know. She was like super Jersey and everything like that. Back when she was with Enzo and Cass. But
and Enzo and
yeah.
Cass were supposedly from. Well, yeah, because she's built to be from Staten Island.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
But yeah, it's like yeah, my SmackDown. It was actually a pretty good week for them for WWE in general. I think honestly, it wasn't a bad week. Honestly, I honestly don't even have any complaints. I'm good.
can we talk
I
about that?
just
Can we talk about that Dolph Ziggler promo though?
oh yeah
Notice me sometime?
that
You guys will love me. I loved it though. It was a great promo, but it was just very, very notice me senpai like.
notice it was literally like that one scene in Dreamgirls when when and I am telling you.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
that's
very
exactly
Jamie
what it
Foxx
was.
come back. At it was very yeah.
But I was happy to see Dolph Ziggler.
Me too. I was
I
shook.
kind of
I was
I
like,
marked out a little bit.
I did. I
That's
was
because you love them drop kicks.
I do.
Dolph's drop kicks are
I
like,
always say he got the best drop kicks in the business.
and like so like seeing Dolph again on TV. I wondered that because I watched Miss and Mrs. because that's actually a really good show. It's
I saw
funny as
one
hell.
episode of that.
It's funny as hell to me because it's
Maurice is
like
like surprisingly funny
say
and
it again.
clumsy. Maurice is surprisingly funny and clumsy, but mostly funny.
Yes, I was actually surprised by, and Miz is surprisingly like cheap and just kind of like serious like 99% of the time. And I'm like, this is hilarious. I love this show, and their daughter's so adorable. Like, I love their daughter so much.
And now they're
Oh,
having another one.
I know, and I'm like, yay! But like Dolph was always on Miss and Mrs. like for like a few episodes. It would be like Mike, um, Dolph, and then Ryan Cabrera. And it was just like I for a while I wondered if Dolph was even still with WWE, but I guess he is because he just came and beat the actual shit out of Kofi Kingston and then started crying on TV like we're all doing.
I like the way you put that. He beat up Kofi Kingston and then started crying. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Other than the crying thing, which was kind of cringy, I
Yeah.
think, I think, yeah, I think it did its purpose because it kind of made him have like something to really fight for. And the only reason why Dolph Ziggler is getting a title match is because Daniel Bryan refuses to go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So
And there's so many other people not going too.
I
It's
think Kevin Owens
Sammy.
also refused too.
Yeah, it was Kevin, Sammy, and then there's Aleister Black because some of his tattoos have religious meanings that could
Yeah,
be offensive over there.
yeah. And
I don't
then
think
and then you
Aleister
have
wanted to
that
go
whole thing
anyway.
where women can't compete there either.
Yeah, and he's actually super for equal rights. So with a tattoo on his back. Oh, what did it? Oh
It's
god.
that it's that lady dragon thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this means something about equality for men and women. And over there, they're like, what? Because that's just their in their religion, I believe. You know.
No, well, Islam.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
like the way they explain it, because that's a whole separate conversation in itself. But to be brief, it's like it's not that they disrespect women. It's just a lot of them will tell you they hold high reverence for women. That's why they don't allow them to do certain things.
yeah. Like that's what I meant. Yeah, like yeah. And so some of his tattoos would have been considered offensive over there.
Yeah, I'm surprised, and I was also surprised they let Finn Balor compete that one year because he was
Yeah.
doing that Finn Balor for everyone thing where he was wearing the little LGBT shirts
Mhm.
that he had, and I think
Yeah, I
ten
remember
percent of
that.
those, I think 10% of those sales go to like a LGBT charity or something.
I
So,
remember I wanted to buy one so bad, but every time I'd get paid, I'd forget.
and plus they sold out. Them shit sold out quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Oh my
like
god.
they're like the equivalent to like Stone Cold what T-shirts. You still can't
Yeah,
get
Mhm.
those.
Speaking of what chants, I hate when the crowd chants what when Alistair speaks Spanish.
you mean
I used
Andrade?
I got it.
oh yeah. Yeah. That's who I meant.
I expect it.
I'm
Yeah,
just like I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way because it's like they do that whenever someone speaks a different language. I'm like,
I was about to say Rusev got it too. Well, he was speaking Bulgarian.
yeah. I'm just like, why?
I mean, but it kind of makes sense for them to say what because they literally don't understand what they're saying.
Is that yeah? See, yeah. When you put it like that, I see. But I think the other reason is like I'm just like because whenever sometimes on Twitter I see like some wrestling fans who are like Budweiser, neckbeard,
Yeah, I
Confederate
know. Yeah, I know
flag,
what you mean. I know what you mean.
Redneck Twitter.
yeah, Budweiser,
Budweiser Ford F-150 Twitter. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, for an F-150. The my favorite restaurant Chili's like shit.
I love Crackle Barrel. You know that.
What's your favorite movie? Joe Dirt.
I think Talladega Nights is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Ew, there's a spider here. Ew, I'm gonna kill it. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, I got my pledge here.
Yo, what now?
I'm killing a bug.
Oh,
More living pledge.
all right, Ray. I have a
Oh
question.
wow.
Go ahead.
So, what do
Wow.
you think about the last two Funhouse episodes?
Yo, he really flipped it. So let me tell you something. After
Oh
I
my
saw it,
god.
I got really excited.
I'll be right back.
I got really excited, but I'm also hoping they don't change the theme song because I just love the theme song. But the joint with the clown mask, I was like, yo, that's dope. It kind of reminded me of Sweet Tooth from Twisted
Twisted
Metal,
Metal. Yeah,
and like it goes great with the dress because it really makes him look crazy and shit. And then when he like had that serious face, he's like, I know how to harness it. I know how to control it. And then you just see shit just like flip out. I said, that's what I've been waiting for. That's, so, and then like the other one where they like had a second verse to his Firefly Funhouse. I I like that too because like it still fits in his persona for character. It's just like added more, and then have the kids talking about Letterman and all that other stuff. I think they're really pushing Bray to be something really special. And this is kind of like what I've been saying because I felt like he's been really great on the mic. So him having all this promotion, and everybody's been saying I've looked forward to Raw, and I'm looking forward to the Firefly Funhouse, which means they're doing something right with him. I just hope they don't fuck it up. That's my only thing. What you thought about it? Also, oh yeah, also I showed my sister because my sister don't like she'll watch wrestling with me, but not as much as we do.
Mhm.
So I showed her the Firefly Funhouse when he turned into the clown, and she looked at it and she said, "This ain't nothing but a damn devil," and walked back to her room. So I enjoyed it. What did you thought about it, Father?
I also enjoyed it. I like the little clown shit. No, okay. I'm gonna tell you what I enjoyed more
Okay.
than the clown shit. It was the subtle ass faces he was making while he was doing that entire shit. Because every time he said "let me in," he'll have a serious ass face, and it'll be like a little pause, and then he'll be back to his cheery self again. And I'm like, that is actually fucking genius. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
just
the
the little
fire, the
subtle shit,
Firefly House.
like the little subtle behaviors that he be having. Like most of the fucking segment, he'll be cheery as hell, and then like those little tiny ass moments, he's serious and psychotic as fuck. And I'm like, that's storytelling right there.
Like
This
when
guy know
he,
what the fuck he doing.
like when he painted that fire, and then all you heard was screams. That was literally the
Yeah,
funniest thing to me. I was like,
yeah, and the kids was like cheering and shit because they didn't catch it. Like, bruh,
You know what's
oh
funny?
this
It
god,
was
was good
that when
shit.
he had that painting of the house burning, they should have put Randy Orton over there doing his pose because he.
that woman.
So that was I like the painting too. And you know what?
I mean,
Like you're right because I did notice that when he says "Let me in," he has this like serious face, and then he goes back to the smile.
yeah, he'd be like, "Let me in." Mom! I'd be like,
Yeah, just like that, and I'm like, oh, and I'll be weirded out too. I'll be like, oh shit.
I'd be like, "You good, my dude?" And on Twitter, he tweeted to Shield and kept saying that they're sorry. He kept apologizing to the Shield.
That's
That
fine.
I saw that.
It was on Twitter. Like he said, "Hey," he tagged Seth and Roman, and said that he was sorry for like the past with him and the Shield. And it said, "P.S. We all miss you, John."
John.
So, question: where the fuck is Dean gonna go? Cause he's filming a movie right now. I'm like, yeah, he's an icon. So, but he's filming a movie right now, so we don't know where Mox is gonna go. But I'm sitting here like, he's literally like the Beyonce of the indie division. So, he can go anywhere. But where is he gonna go?
I still think he might go to AEW,
I've been hearing that. I've been
but
hearing some
if
stuff
he's
about
filming a
AEW.
movie, then it proves my point that out of every movie out of WWE Studios, Dean Ambrose had the best one.
He did. His was actually surprisingly good.
That's what I said when I watched it. I said this is actually pretty good.
And I'm like, he's actually not a bad actor too. It was like, huh, okay then. But yeah, he got a movie where he's gonna be playing a former professional wrestler who goes and becomes a MMA fighter.
Okay.
And I forgot what his character's name is, but it's like he's filming it now, I think. And then no one knows where he's gonna go because he left WWE and became John Moxley again. And I marked out. I freaked out because I'm like, hey yo, this is a whole indie wrestling legend right here. I cannot. He had a chainsaw to the head. What? He and that bitch
Oh no,
Ruby
that was the
Sky.
Sawzall. That wasn't the Chainsaw. That was Sawzall.
Say it again.
Sawzall. It's like
Oh, saw.
it's a battery powered saw. That's what he.
Oh, oh yeah.
Because if that was the chainsaw, he ripped his whole damn face off.
True. He almost ripped his nipple off.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah. And then him and that bitch Ruby Sky had a whole thing together on TV.
Oh yeah, I see you like not liking that. Isn't that the one that was going after Ashley Mazzara?
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, I see you not liking that at all.
I want. I was so mad And this girl that was defending her blocked me on Twitter, and I was just liking tweets. I'm like, I don't be doing nothing. I don't be doing nothing.
Maybe you was too passionate.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even remember. But
Go ahead.
like, hmm?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, like it was just Riri it was the timing of everything, you know. And then she added on that she didn't even give a fuck, you know. And I was just like, and then Ashley's daughter actually like roasted Riri. It was like, yeah, but
Honestly, who'd have
it's so.
thought that shit would have ran that deep?
Say it again.
Who'd have thought that shit would have ran that deep? I never would have thought that shit would have ran deep.
Yeah,
But on to another topic. I guess I know last week I talked about how Mr. Ratburn came out the closet and got married, and because of that, Alabama uh, took this episode off the air on their channel, and
I want to see the gay rat wedding.
I do
Okay,
too. But thank God we don't live in Alabama, so
thank God. I couldn't live in Alabama right now. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
yeah, I was about to ask, how do y'all feel about Alabama basically not getting with the times?
Not
It's
surprised.
Alabama. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm
It's
not really
funny I say
surprised.
that because that's what the title of this episode. I'm not surprised.
I'm really not surprised. Like I'm just like, okay, it's Alabama. What do you expect?
As a
Like,
matter of fact, when they did that, I didn't really see a lot of people that was mad about it. They was like, "Oh, okay,
yeah,
you expected."
yeah. Let me turn down my Britney Spears. But I got Oops, I Did It Again on vinyl.
You stay buying the vinyls.
I know. I have a lot of them now. Like, look at this. There's a whole bunch of these. Just and then I got two. I got Prince and The Stars Born. Like,
Yo, real talk.
I
I'm
think
gonna need to get like you, Kayla. For real though, I do want like a stack of vinyls, and I was gonna hang them up in my room one day. I have a stack of vinyls.
I get my vinyls from my top three are Urban Outfitters, thrift shops, and Amazon. Like a lot of the first editions I have are from thrift shops. My special editions are from Urban Outfitters and Amazon for like 99% of the other ones. Except for Prince and Stars Born, because Prince was for my birthday last year, and a Stars Born I got from Barnes and Noble. And my Def Leppard record is a first edition that I got off of eBay for $20.
Well, first edition,
Mm-hmm.
you would think that would go for more.
I know. I was surprised. It was $20 with free shipping. I hit buy so quickly because I've been looking for that record because it's nowhere to be found. It's only one I can find from Def Leppard is Hysteria, and I'm like, I want Pyromania. It's my favorite album. But I found that the first day of AwesomeCon, and I'm like, I bought a whole bunch of Funko Pops, but I'm also gonna buy this. But yeah, I
Okay.
wasn't I wasn't surprised with Alabama. That's my mind. But yeah, like I wasn't
I don't think
surprised.
though. I think one of the reasons why I think because I don't know because I said this before. I think because they don't want to keep or they don't want to explain to their kids about homosexuality.
Mm.
So I've always felt like even with some parents outside of Alabama, there's a lot of people like I feel like they don't understand. Like even if their kids like see, let's say they see two dudes kissing, and then
Mm.
like their kids gonna ask them what are they doing, and then I feel like a lot of parents wouldn't know what to say.
Mm. Yeah, I've seen
And
that before. I've seen people say that before.
yeah, and I know a lot of people say you just treat them like regular people, but at the same time, you and I, everybody knows that sometimes gay people get treated differently than straight people.
Yeah, like you just
So,
had two trans women killed.
oh yeah, we were supposed to talk about that too.
Yeah, that pissed me off so bad. And
I
that it
don't
got
really know
no
much about that. So, can one of y'all explain what happened?
one trans
So
woman.
so from what I've read, for one of them, hold on.
Hmm?
Um, there was one of them that was attacked earlier,
Mm-hmm. It
was
was on
killed. Like
video.
there was a case of her. Yeah, there was on video. She was like actually attacked, but and then like months later they found out she got shot, and she died as a result of that shooting. And they're saying that the attack probably has nothing to do with the shooting, that these are two separate incidences, but she
Mm-hmm.
did have a history, but she also did like have a history of getting threatened and shit like that. So you know and the other one, I believe this one was also a shooting.
I think it
She got
was, yeah.
yeah, she also got shot. And when she was killed, she was fairly young too. I think she was like 28.
Yeah, she was real young.
Yeah, she was like young, and I think she wasn't transitioned for very long either before she got shot. So
I think she had like just finished the transition. I can't
yeah,
remember.
yeah, but yeah, those are the two. Those are the two women that were talked about in the trans community about being killed.
Yeah, and
And
it's like,
no, go ahead.
it's like, not for me. It's like not only as a ally, but also as a person. I was like, this is fucked up. Like this is like it's been 28 murders this year already in the trans community, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's just not cool, you know. I'm just like, this is crazy. It's fucking crazy, and it's like I saw a lot of people talking about it, but it got no news coverage on TV. None.
Actually, made that three because there's another one that got killed.
Another one?
Yeah, Michelle Tamika Washington.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
actually heard of
her
that.
too. So
It's been three.
yeah,
It's
it's three.
crazy.
I forgot about
So
her.
it's so crazy. I want Pride Month to be dedicated to them.
Yeah, actually, Kayla, the interesting thing about that is I actually saw a Twitter thread that was breaking down how gay men was also very transphobic,
Oh yeah, I've noticed that. I've
and
noticed that.
that actually like shocked me. Well, not shocked me, but that was very interesting for me to see because it was like,
Yeah,
whoa,
I've seen that before
like
too. Like I've seen some gay men who are very transphobic too, and it's like, oh shit. I didn't know that until like maybe like a few weeks ago. Actually, I was talking with one of my friends who's gay, and he said some transphobic ass shit, and I was like, oh, work on that. Whoa, wait, you know, but yeah.
yeah. And so
Did they figure out
being
who did it?
I
Hmm?
don't think they did.
Say it again.
I don't think
I
they
was
got the
wondering,
people
did
who
they
did
figure
it.
out who did it?
Yeah, I don't think they got the
Um,
people who did it. The violent attackers are known, and the investigation is ongoing. That's for the Michelle Washington case, and for the
mm,
other two cases, I don't think they caught the killers yet.
nah, I don't think they did. It's just kind of like they don't know yet. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit is really fucked up. I hate to see any type of life to go out that way, especially if you like minding your own business and shit. That shit is
Right.
not right. But it shows you. I think it shows you that you still got a long way to go,
A
and like
long way.
it's like a lot of people. I think you're never going to get 100% accepted, but I feel like we should at least come to a point where we're not killing people just because of their sexual preferences and all that other shit. I feel like
Yeah.
that's really bullshit. Like Like, I know a lot of people say this is probably why I don't say all lives matter because I've always said there's people like I would not like to see on this earth.
Hmm.
They,
I feel
I,
you.
say, I say murderers and rapists can go. I was like,
Yeah, all in the line in the same room, just
yeah,
execution style.
yeah, execution style. Thank you. That's what I said. Yeah, so I don't like seeing that. Yo, Tony, what's good?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what you thought about money in the bank and all that?
You said who?
I said, what you thought about money in the bank?
Man, I'm tired of Brock Lesnar though.
Look, hey, personally, I think it's good because
That's
everybody.
fine.
That's why me and father, we was laughing about it because as soon as I seen them get it, I like because I knew people was not going to like this, and I saw actually a Facebook post or someone went on live on one of the wrestling groups, and he was just going off
I
about
saw that
boxing.
one.
You saw it? I
It
was
was
trolling
live.
it.
I
I was
saw that. I saw you just say LMAO. I was on the floor.
yo, my
Yeah, I
man
didn't see that jump. Which one? Where you get? Well, where you get that from? I mean, I didn't see that jump. Who was talking about that?
I don't remember his name.
I can't remember his name.
But it was some dude had a milk dud head. He had a he had an egg like a he looked like a chocolate Easter egg, and this nigga
Oh,
was just
it
going off
wasn't a wrestler. It
about
was a person.
it was a person
Yeah.
on one of the wrestling groups, and he was going off.
Um,
He was pissed, but he
He was
was
like, his.
perfectly pissed, and he was one of the people like I don't want to watch it no more. This country, I'm going to AEW. Fuck that. I
Uh,
was
uh, I'm going to
Cause you
AEW.
gotta think about it like Brock Lesnar is. Oh, when he get the belt, he's never dead. He never dead, and it's other wrestlers that could be defending that shit every fucking week.
right. But that's why I'm glad he got that money in the bank. So he doesn't have to be there. He doesn't really have to be there because they could have did it just like they did in SmackDown. You just have Paul Heyman show up, tease the briefcase a little bit, has it like have you thinking like is Brock here? So that's why like let's be real. After Dolph Ziggler beat the shit out of him, you could have thought Brock Lesnar could have came out, but that was good too. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
feel like you could like get a good story off of this just because how many people dislike Brock Lesnar. And to me, it's just like Brock, get your money. If they keep paying you to be mediocre, might as well get your millions. But I tell you this gonna make everybody miss John Cena more. I think,
Uh,
in my opinion. Except John Cena was like
I
people
kind of do
get
miss
mad John
John.
Cena did too much. Now people get mad that Brock Lesnar not there at all. So I feel like people's gonna miss John Cena over this.
John Cena is about to host the remake of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And I'm confused.
I mean,
He's
the
like,
last one was Jeff Foxworthy, so
oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah. That brought back memories. That's how
and
old
I
I
think
am.
realize that Carlton Banks hosts America's Funniest Home Videos.
Say it again.
Carlton Banks hosts America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh yeah. That's true. I forgot all about that. Oh
Yeah,
god.
so I know that. So Tony, you didn't like. So basically, you didn't like the fact that Brock wearing the briefcase. What about the everything else?
everything was alright. The women's Jones was a little bit good. How they switched up the belts like that. But what I'm hearing is that the EW they trying to it's when I seen that shit, I was kind of like just falling through some of that shit because some of that shit was just kind of bored a little bit. Because the money in the bank, that shit, the last match was fast as hell. It was only like 20 minutes,
I
and
mean,
you gotta
then
tell
again,
me like
everybody
all
was
the
like hurt. Like Randy Orton threw like three niggas in the one fucking table.
15 minutes, and he was outside the ring killing and shit for the whole
Yeah.
time. He wasn't even injured. A lot of them just standing there. And Brock Lesnar, it looked like they was trying to rush that shit like a Monday Night Raw.
Mhm.
And when I looked up on the wrestling thing, they said that the Mufasa guy, they said that he was going to have the belt, and then they said before the match, they said Brock Lesnar was going to come out. So he had this whole build up for the whole day, thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna have the money in the bank, Joe. They're gonna give it to me. Then turn to find out that he said right before the match, he said you're not gonna have the money in the bank, Joe.
I would have been mad. I would have been kind of mad. I would have been upset about that actually.
Because those are
Um,
actually people. Those are actually people that actually work every day and do stuff for a person to just show up part time and shit.
right. Because I saw this. Actually, I saw this list. It had all the men from the Money in the Bank in that match, and how many days they worked. Everyone was in like the hundreds and in the 200s. Brock had 52 days. I'm like, 52.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
52.
Daddy Vince, yo, Daddy Vince.
That's like that's how long. That's literally how many days I'd be in school for like a quarter, like one quarter. I swear it's 52 days. It's how it felt at Art Institute. It's how it felt.
But another crazy thing about it, I think Belly shouldn't have won that shit either. Why everybody keep getting the belt all the fucking time? It could have been somebody new or something, man.
I
It
don't
just
know.
get bored because the story is over. It's the same people getting the belt over and over and over and over again.
This is
You have
what I
all
was
these other
explaining to
wrestlers.
Phil. Actually,
That's a good.
what you just said is what I was explaining to
Cause they
Phil.
get the same every year. Sasha Banks,
Mm-hmm. I agree
Charlotte,
with that.
fucking what's that girl with the Banks thing in? Oh yeah, so Sasha Banks, Bailey, Charlotte, the same people. We have all these other different wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that actually, because I really want Sonya Deville to start wrestling and actually like win some stuff because I think she's actually very good.
Man, what that girl Moon did when she jumped off that fucking ladder,
That was crazy.
that was crazy.
That was
That
so crazy.
was crazy.
Most part of the match.
She should have had the belt. I mean, she should have had the money in the bank. That'd been something different and unique. But that's why a lot of the viewers, that's why they got low viewership because they said Vince McMahon is coming up with these same stories, the same wrestlers
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over again, and he really don't change it unless the crowd says something.
Yeah, that's why Sasha's not there right now. She was fed up.
No, she left. She on the AEW. She changed her Twitter jump to
She's still on a contract. She can't really leave me. She's
Yeah,
on contract.
she's still under contract. She can't really move on.
yeah, but
Oh,
you also got to think about also is her is what's Naki Sakamura or whatever his name is. All
Shinsuke
them
Nakamura,
is
he's still under contract
yeah,
too.
Shinsuke.
He's not
all
going
them
to
are sitting
AEW.
out.
AJ, he said the deal he just signed with WWE is his last deal.
Yeah,
So he's done after 5 years, I think it was. He's done after 5 years.
yeah, because
Yeah, but 5 years is a pretty long time in wrestling years.
Right. So I guess he's just retiring. That's how I see it.
Nah, I don't think he's going to retire.
nah, he was. If you go on YouTube, I searched him because I never heard anything about him. But if you search when he was in New Japan, his
Mm.
intro, he would come out and it would be stripper girls swinging down a pole,
Oh my
swinging
god,
down a pole, and it'd be like 5 or 6 different poles, and they be swinging on the pole while he coming out.
that's dope.
And the crazy thing about it, he's gay, so it's just like, yeah, but that
AJ
shit,
Styles?
you check it on YouTube, yeah, he got strippers, he got girl strippers. They not naked or nothing. They just be swarming down the pole and shit.
That's the best thing I've heard all day. I need to see that. Because it's like I've always heard AJ Styles is just like this super Republican Christian guy. Now I hear he has some stripper hoes coming down on the pole.
No,
I'm
not
like,
AJ Styles. Not Nakamura.
Nakamura's
oh,
married.
Huh?
Yeah, that was married to a woman.
Nakamura's married.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not gay.
Oh, I
you
thought
sure?
I read something that he was gay.
Nah, that's just him imitating Mike. He's like a Japanese Michael Jackson.
He's just
Oh,
really flamboyant, but he's not
Kind of
gay.
like,
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like
Because
Velveteen Dream.
if you go on his YouTube, if you go on YouTube and search when he was in New Japan, his intro he'll come out. He have strippers. He'll have little girls acting like strippers, swinging on the pole and going up and down the pole and shit.
That's such a flex. I love that. Oh my god.
King of strong style, baby.
Right. I love that.
Gotta love Shinsuke.
There's no restrictions. It's another wrestler. I can't think who it was. It was a female wrestler in WWE. Oh, what's that Japanese girl?
Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah, you know
I
when she
love
was
her.
wrestling, she'll be she would grab females groins and rub their butt and lick them on their face while they down on the mat.
I've
I've seen it.
I've seen those matches.
I don't think I've seen them. If I did, I just probably don't remember it.
Yeah,
I think I
it's
remember.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up because
Yeah,
That was
just
Yeah,
look
her
up.
name was Kana. She was wrestling under the name Kana.
I think I
yeah.
remember you
She'll lick the
showing
girl
me,
face like real slow,
kind of like what
like
Paige did a
seductive
while
and
back.
shit.
Yeah, that's awesome though. I need to find that because I remember Wallace showing me something from Oscar back in New Japan when we were back at AI and like in the student lounge. But I
I
don't think
think
I.
I was showing you when she was wrestling a dude,
Yeah, I think that was it. That was it because I
and she was beating the brakes off him. She lost the match, but she was beating the brakes off him.
she whooped him. Like, that was I was like,
He
oh
won the match, but she won the fight.
exactly. That was a
I think
crazy
I've
match.
seen that one too. You showed me that one too. That was a
Yeah.
really good match.
I think it was the same day. I think we were all in there.
That was probably it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
remember that.
if y'all find that match, put that on a link in the chat. 'Cause I want to check that joint out too.
Yeah, it was a really good match. I remember that. I remember that vividly.
What's that?
Okay. All right. In other news, y'all heard about Instagram trying to remove likes?
That's kind of I don't know.
No, they've been trying to do that for a while, and then Kanye had a whole rant. I think Kanye was the inspiration behind that.
Behind what now?
Removing.
Instagram removing likes, so people don't see like how many likes they get, how many followers they get, so they don't like get depressed over it.
Oh yeah.
I
And
never.
I believe Kanye was the inspiration for that because he had a tweet talking about it.
I honestly, I'm in the. I'm like I never care about exactly how many likes I get. Honestly, but I mean the amount that I get normally, I'm like sweet. It doesn't really do anything to my confidence if it's not a lot of likes. You know.
Yeah, but for people who are like trying to build a brand, they
Mm,
feel like failures and shit. So
that makes
like
sense.
they base their worth on their followers and how many likes they get when they're trying to if they like trying to build a brand. But
Oh, okay.
like a lot of them, because like when YouTube came out back in the day in like 2006 and shit like
Mhm.
that, you
I
actually had to
remember.
earn your shit by making solid quality content. You
Mhm.
feel what
That's
I'm saying?
how Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star and all of them came out around that time. They were there
Yeah.
since the beginning, so they're actually OGs.
Yeah,
Smosh,
yeah, like their
Red
following,
Link.
they had to earn that shit through just consistent like content creation and doing interesting shit and engaging with their fans and shit. But
Yep.
because like social media has blown up, social networking in itself is like a business. That's why you
Yep.
got people talking about, oh, I'm a social networker, I'm a social media interactor, shit
Mhm.
like that. So when you had like like they create these little formulas and shit about how to get all these different followers, and they make like these little contracts where, okay, I had these people follow you, then I had these people endorse you and follow you, and in exchange, you go endorse this for me, you go and endorse that for me, and shit like that. So it's not,
Yeah.
I mean, in a way they're earning it, but at the same time it's like,
That's
okay, I'm
how
being sponsored to do it, so it's not
that
organic.
right. That's how I think. That's actually how I think the Jake Paul and all of them, and Tana Mojo and Jeffrey and what's his name, James Charles. I think that's how they came up with social media and just promoting a whole bunch of shit. You know. But like you have people like Rhett
Yeah.
and Link, and you have people like Smosh, who one I grew up watching. I remember coming home from school and checking my YouTube to see like one of the food fight battles that Smosh would have, or like the Legend of Link song. That I still know the lyrics to. But anyway, I remember coming home and seeing those there, and it was kind of like at the time they were still kind of on the come up, so it was like good quality at the time, but a lot of their other stuff was by a camcorder or a phone, something kind of just yeah. And now seeing them now, like Smosh is a whole company now that Rhett and Link are a part of, I believe now. It's like holy shit, you know. How Shane Dawson's a whole celebrity now, same with Jeffree Star and all of them. It's kind of crazy, but now it's like they don't gotta really work much. They just gotta promote some weight loss pills.
Yeah.
Flat tummy tea, baby.
Hmm?
I said flat tummy tea. I see a lot of people promote that.
Yeah,
Oh yes. While I have you here, Kayla, and I feel like you might know this. What's this shit with James Charles and like him getting in so much shit?
Oh yeah, I've seen a little bit on that on Twitter too. I like know the story, but not the full story.
It's literally like, okay, here's what you missed on Glee. Okay, so this there's this makeup artist, well not makeup artist. She creates like this one brand, I believe it's Glam Life. Her name's Tati. Okay, and she was mad that James Charles promoted her competitor over her during Coachella. So she, in return, put up a video on YouTube and just started spilling tea about how James would like hit on gay guy, hit on straight guys, knowing that they were straight, and would kind of be kind of weird and predatory.
This is a 40-minute video, by the way.
I got 20 minutes into it. You know, because like Tati's voice is real, you know, soft and everything. And I started falling asleep, so I said, okay. And so yeah, there was a whole bunch of other stuff too that James Charles did that was kind of messed up. A whole bunch of stuff. So then James Charles started getting all sad. Then for some reason, Jeffree Star got into it. Jeffree Star started talking. I'm like, chill, stop, shh. But I don't even know what he was talking about. So then he came out and started saying all the stuff about James Charles and that he's banned from his house and all this other stuff, that he was harassing Jeffree Star's boyfriend's brother and all this other stuff. And then I think it was last Saturday, James Charles came out with a whole video clearing his name. And he had receipts on receipts. And that was only a 16-minute like video, so I watched the whole thing. And I hate James Charles' voice, but I it's, hey sisters, fuck you. I'm not a sister. I'm not your sister. We're not related. So it's like, and then right after that whole video, Tati came out saying that she stands by what she said, even though in another video she said she was going to take time off and that she felt bad about it. But I'm like, Tati, shut the fuck up. And then James Charles made a video. It was like 10 minutes. Pretty much him just saying, I'm not doing the shady thing anymore. And I'm sorry to James and everything like that. And now it's all squashed. It was just a really long week for makeup. I'm like, Jane, I'm like, look, Jeffree, I just want to know about your lip gloss. You have lip gloss coming out. That's all I want to know.
You know, in that whole thing, I find it even more ironic that Jeffree Star has something to say with his racist ass.
Look, okay, yeah, I know he's racist, but I just
Yeah,
prefer.
I've heard that too. I've heard that he's very racist.
He is, yeah. He like, yeah, he changed from the stuff from like 9 years ago, but last year he called someone a gorilla, and I was like, ugh. It's just like, for me, it's more about the actual product he puts out, and I just believe he has a really good product. Like, his makeup's actually super pigmented. I have some of his his highlight, and it's really, really good. So I only really care about his makeup. But him himself, yeah, he said some fucked up stuff in the past.
I don't think he likes black women.
I don't think so either. He kind of...
He likes Zendaya.
I mean, but look at Zendaya's skin color.
I love Zendaya too. That's my whole queen.
Oh yeah, she about light bright, about as light bright, like
She looks ambiguous. She's black, but she looks ambiguous.
yeah, racially ambiguous.
Yeah.
That shit.
So
Mhm.
I can see what you're saying. I heard about it. I heard about it. I heard like he'll be a racist, and I was like, huh. I wonder how and I wonder how
Yeah.
people were feeling about that. And I seen a lot of people not fucking with James Charles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they had
James
like a
Charles. I never.
whole little. No, they had like a whole little hashtag talking about they gonna cancel him and shit, and they was
I'm
beating
like,
the
y'all not
fuck out
gonna
of him.
cancel no.
But yeah, but the thing that weirded me out was how a bunch of them was like, we canceling James Charles and we're gonna support Brett Rockman or whatever his name is, and I was like,
I
wait a
listen.
minute. First of all, because I've seen this dude all over Instagram and Twitter.
Me
This dude
too.
works
I knew
his
about
ass
him.
off. Like this
Right.
motherfucker been making content for a while now, and it's always consistent. And every time I see him, yeah, don't get me wrong, he's like ultra gay on the spectrum. But
I love
when I
him though.
see,
That's why I love him. He's
yeah,
amazing. I love him.
yeah, when I see him making his content and shit, like it's always getting clicks. Like he has a very loyal fan
Always.
base because he's just a very genuine dude. So when I saw a
I
whole bunch of them trying to, jump ship to Brett because they don't like James Charles anymore, I'm like, don't do that shit.
right. Don't
That's
do
petty
that.
as hell, first of all. And second of all, you're not doing it. You only doing it because your fave got exposed. If he was
Right.
really your fave, you would stand behind him and probably tell him that he was wrong for that and check him on it. But y'all not
Yeah. Like I've
fans. Y'all
checked
are
Jeff.
just people who want to ride clout waves.
Right. Like I've checked Jeffree Star actually a lot. It was on my old Twitter though, but like I've checked Jeffree Star because that shit was fucked up when he called. I forgot who it was. He called this woman a gorilla, and that actually pissed me off so much. Because I'm like, that's what we're not about to do here, you know. But like with
He got smoked too. Jeffree Star.
mm-hmm,
They was giving him a whole bunch of smoke too.
right, like I like his makeup and everything like that. But when he said that, I was actually angry and I called him out on it. I'm like, that's not cool, dude. That's not cool. But like with Bateman, I followed him since like 2016. So hearing people say that, I was like, what y'all not about to do is just like you said, jump ship and be petty and do that. You know what I mean? It's just not cool. You don't do that. You know? It's just it's very petty and very
It's not genuine.
fickle.
Not
Right.
doing it at all.
It's fickle to me. You know?
Fickle.
Fickle. But yeah, it was just really long for makeup, and I'm just like, I just really want to hear about some of your products. James Charles, I never liked him. I never liked him. I
Yeah, you
never.
know what? Because I
He
did.
looks
Because
like
it wasn't just because like they had screenshots of him sliding into straight dudes DMs.
mm-hmm.
Like they had receipts on his ass, and I was like, oof.
Yeah, they
You know what
had
I'm saying?
yeah, and I just never liked James Charles just because I don't know. It's like he seemed very shady. It's like when Ariana Grande unfollowed him on Twitter, I mean on Instagram, and then he made up a whole story about how she was like mean, but then he said, I was just joking, I'm sorry, never mind, let's work together. And she has since not talked to him and hasn't even followed him back on Instagram.
Good for her.
I'm
Good for
like,
the job.
I'm like, good, because I don't want her running around here looking like a mess, because James Charles makeup, sometimes, I will give him props, but sometimes he looks like the V from Vendetta. He,
That's V
Damn.
for Vendetta.
yeah, like there's one time where he had on like porcelain white foundation. I'm like, dude,
What the fuck is that?
yeah,
Was he
like
trying to be a gangster though?
that's what it looked like. He looked like Mulan at the beginning. Like he looked like when Mulan was going to wife training or something in the beginning, and she
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that's how he looked. He looked like he was going to get told if he was worthy enough to be a wife. Like it was disgusting looking. He looked like a Converse shoe.
Damn.
Yo, she going in.
She's going in.
She's been doing that all this week. Last
Yeah,
week.
Kayla, you've been going in. Renee Young, fucking damn. What did you say? Crunchy. You said crunchy sock, fucking wearing not wearing makeup, but cleaning your face is gay Twitter, and I died.
Yeah.
Like, God damn, you on a roll? You on a roll this week?
Like what I told y'all too about the Bella twins. I told my parents too when they actually died. Because well, I said that the Bellas are the human equivalents of avocado toast, celery, and water. And
Wow.
That's so accurate.
Wow. You know what makes it even funnier? Like when the Miz and Maurice was making fun of him on SmackDown,
mm-hmm.
and Maurice did incredible Nikki and Brie Bella, and I was laughing at it. He's like, you know what? What? Brie Bella. You know, I was like, yo, Maurice is funny. This is what I said. Maurice is like,
so hilarious.
she is hilarious. I was like, I thought she don't fuck more, but that shit was funny. Oh, also speaking of, I meant to ask that. What is up with white people not washing their legs?
Say it again.
What is up with white people not washing their legs?
Bruh, I don't know what that shit was that they was talking about. Do y'all wash y'all legs?
I'm
Because I
like,
feel
of
like it's
course
a
you
waste of
wash
time.
your legs.
And I'm like,
type of nasty.
what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I know, it's so weird.
This is why y'all be having black plagues in Europe and bubonic plagues all over the fucking place. Y'all niggas don't know how to fuck. You know, back there in the in like the medieval ages and shit. I think it's
You're
later
gonna
than
be
the
like,
medieval
oh shit,
ages
a
or some
rat.
shit. They actually used to throw their shit out the window.
That's
And I'm like, what the fuck is
image I got.
this? Is what y'all inherit. That's why y'all so damn dirty all the damn time.
Like I saw girls saying that, and of course they're mostly white girls, and I'm just like, who doesn't wash their legs in the shower? Who
I thought
doesn't
that was
wash their
common
legs
sense.
right? I'm like, how do you not have personal hygiene?
How do
I
you
bet
clean
y'all
your
smell
top
like
half and not
horses
the
and
bottom?
meat. Right.
Get your
Like,
ass back in
what kind
there
of.
and go fucking take a shower.
You know how the produce aisle at Giant smells?
Oh my God, Kayla.
Wow,
That's
wow, that's very specific and very accurate. But very
that's literally them because they don't be washing themselves. Like, bitch, wash your legs. I think
uh,
this is. You're gonna come out that shower smelling like happiness, sunshine, and Christmas, bitch. Get back in the shower. You're not gonna come around here smelling like mud.
And you have to use shampoo and you have to use soap because if you don't, you smell like wet dog hair.
Exactly. Like, I cannot with the people online out there, because that's a pet peeve of mine. Is if you don't have good personal hygiene, don't talk to me because I'm gonna tell you right now to go and get some Irish Spring and wash your ass. Like,
Yeah, you hated being in that lounge then. Because who?
oh yeah, that's why I will go outside so much sometimes, especially
oh yeah, I had to tell a couple of them about themselves.
like, when y'all brought the deodorant. I don't know if I was there at that time. I remember y'all telling me that story. Let me tell you,
Yeah, Gabe fucking bought the deodorant, which was hilarious.
that that was funny. That's funny as hell. Like, it's just like whenever, like, I remember the very first time I went to Otakon. Let me tell you, I smelt something that made me want to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Damn, you want to go to San Francisco and jump off the bridge?
It was like a mixture of roadkill and Ted Bundy's house. It was like,
You are killing it with these references.
Who was that, Efra?
oh, look, okay, Zac Efron's been my man since High School Musical.
Yo,
So
we played a great killer. I will
he
say that.
played that. I think he might get a Golden Globe from it, and I'm hoping he does because he deserves it. He should have gotten an Oscar for Greatest Showman, but you know, the Oscars wanted to snub The Greatest Showman because they're fucking stupid and wanted to have that weird bestiality blind girl fucking a fish movie win.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. That weird ass movie where she fucks that little fish guy.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, how? She was deaf or something, and so I'm like, that's what you do when you're deaf.
I guess so. Anything goes.
Yeah, we
Hey,
fucked.
that movie wasn't that bad. I checked that John out. It's not that bad.
Like, I might check it out one, but it's just like, it's it was odd. It was just like, it looks beautiful. Like, overall, looks beautiful.
Yeah, because what
But
it is that what it is. I think the girl she lived with her uncle or something. She's deaf, and she work at this government off-site as a cleaner, and she meet the little monster guy or something like that. And then while he teach her, he just start interacting. I ain't trying to tell the movie. He start interacting with it, and one thing leads to another, and blah blah blah. Then she getting her rocks off with a sea animal.
the way you said that,
Blase, blase.
Yeah, get that rock off.
in the wrong song, all you hear is H Town.
Shit.
Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots.
Oh my
That's
god.
my song, by the way.
Speaking of movies, I've been like, I've been trying to watch a very bad movie that everybody's been saying is bad, but I haven't really been
It's the
like disappointed. Like, have any of y'all seen Acrimony?
Nope.
You ever seen it, Kayla? You say you
I
said
never finished it, and it was because it was I never finished it, and I'm happy I never did.
why?
Cause it was just, I don't know. I don't like Tyler Perry movies anyway. I just feel like sometimes Tyler Perry can be very stereotypical. If you
True,
know what I'm trying to say.
true. I had a lot of talks about Acrimony because I don't know. I just that movie kind of like left me in a I don't know state. I don't know how to feel every time I was watching that one because like
Yeah.
at first you want to feel bad for him, but there's a point
Right.
without spoiling. There's a part of the movie where like you don't feel bad for her, and then you're like, oh wow, this bitch crazy, and it's like, oh you
Right.
oh you crazy, and that's how I felt about that movie. And then someone tried to tell me the new Spike Lee movie that was on Netflix called See You Yesterday. Uh,
I've
It is
heard about
good.
that.
Holy
yeah,
shit! It
It
is good.
is
Oh my gosh, it's good.
first
But they
of
got them.
all,
But they
because I've
got us.
been.
let me see, did he cut
Hello.
off?
Oh my bad. I said that it's real good. It's just got a Spike Lee ending.
Ooh. Because I have Black Klansman, and that movie
I
was
still need to
so.
see that movie.
No,
I
Black Panther
love.
is really fucking good.
I
And
love
yeah,
that
See You
movie.
Yesterday is on Netflix, and that shit is really good. I was like, whoever told me that shit was
Is
bad,
because I love Spike Lee.
yeah,
Spike Lee's like one of my all time favorite directors. I love him so much, and I love how at the beginning of his movie, it's like when it'll say that the director, it'll say a Spike Lee joint. I don't know why I
oh yeah,
love that so much. I want a T-shirt that says that. I'd be upset. A what? Hi. Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, you have Netflix, right, Kayla?
Yeah.
Okay, if you ever see that one, you might cry because it's kind of sad. It's so at one part, it's
But
really fucking sad.
really,
And
like,
like I sat there, I was like, oh shit. But you'll enjoy it.
because I've been crying a lot lately. I've
Oh,
been
this
crying a
one
lot
part
lately
where I was like, Caleb would cry if she saw this.
because of freaking Endgame, and then we had Matt Miller. I saw my Matt Miller get leaked, and it's like, oh, oh god, the fact I gotta talk about Matt
I thought
Miller in
that,
the past tense is still fucked up to me.
yeah, I thought that was that leaking. I was like, whew. I figured it was gonna get leaked though for some reason.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, he's really gone, dog. Like, He's. So you tell me he's not in Cuba with Jim Morrison? He's
Nah,
he's actually damn. You know?
I still feel the same way about Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, that was really sad, Nipsey. Cause I knew him more from all the stuff he would do, like a lot of stuff he would do for the community. That's how I knew him more from that than his music. But I've seen his face before, and I will always see how happy he was with Lauren London because I love that. I love Lauren London. Okay, that's my queen. But
Oh damn, she got more on
yeah,
the list. The list of Kayla.
because like
you
I got
just made
Sandra
the
Bullock.
list.
I got
You just made the list.
you just I
Kayla
got
just has a
so
list of
many.
faves that she just ranks ups and down as life goes on.
Literally, Renee used to be at the top. Now she's near freaking like Bella Thorne. It's like that.
That's
And
why I
that's
started calling you Duchess.
yes. I'm like sad. Like my icon legend, Duchess Meghan Markle, my queen.
Oh yeah.
I just love her so much. Like, yes, honey, marry that prince. Yes,
Yeah, marry that white boy. Finesse them gold.
yes. I was literally like, but but yeah, it was like with Mac is it just it hasn't really set in yet because literally, honestly, it sounds so weird, but it was like when Mac died, I practically almost it felt like I lost a friend. That sounds crazy, but it's like
No, it don't sound crazy.
No, that's
yeah.
how. Remember, Mark like cried for like 3 days for Michael Jackson. So
Oh Lord, I did
you,
too though.
yeah,
I did too. 'Cause
yeah. So like, if Mac Miller make you feel, some people make you feel like that. I understand. If, like some of my favorites would have died. Y'all probably hear it from me.
Yeah, same.
yeah, like when I was literally about to buy tickets to his concert, literally the day he died,
Mm,
and when I was about to hit purchase, that's when I got the news.
damn. Yo,
I was pissed.
yo, was remember when Ali was in that coma state and I was like flipping out?
Wait, who was in that? Who was in that state again?
When Muhammad Ali was in that coma state.
Yeah,
Oh,
That was a sad day for me because I loved Ali. So
I was like that with Aretha
church,
Franklin
trust
too.
me, I know how you feel.
Aretha Franklin hit me a little bit. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Aretha
I was
Franklin
like,
hit a lot of people.
oh yeah,
"That
that
was too
really hit a lot of
much.
people. That
That
hit
was too
America
much. That was literally." I was like, "That was too
That did
because
hit
much."
she
America.
sang at like inaugurations and shit. Like,
Yeah, like I was like, that was too much for me. And so my mom, like, so random thing. Okay, I didn't know Bob Ross was dead,
It's okay. Look. I don't blame you. I'm pretty sure some people don't even know who Bob Ross is.
which is sad because his show was dope. Okay, he used to whack off the freaking paintbrush, and he'd be like whipping them trees out, them happy little trees. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna put a happy little tree right here," you know, and I'd
he
be
said
like,
it with a little
"Yes."
twang to it.
You
I
gotta put
remember
a happy
seeing
little tree right
I
here.
remember I remember seeing them paint that stuff on PBS when I was growing up.
Yeah, those paintings were always so pretty. I always like,
Yeah. Trees and clouds was he's always saying.
yeah. He'll be like, and something about like a happy mistake. It would be like, it was, I can't remember. It was like something, I can't remember. Because I used to watch a show when I was little too, actually. But yeah, I didn't know Bob Ross was dead. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know Mr. Rogers was dead.
Oh yeah, I've been to that one. That one. That's the that, but that was only because of social media again.
Yeah, because like, I remember I watched his documentary, I watched his documentary, and I'm like, when did his ass die? What? He died like a year or two after 9/11. It was like 2003. I'm like, oh well, that's probably why. I was like in first grade, elementary school. But
Damn.
yeah. But
Did
like,
you have you seen the episode of Boondocks when they got the Bob Ross on there helping Roddy with his being upset?
yes, I actually remember that episode. I love the Boondocks so much. Like,
That's a good episode too.
that's a classic episode. It's just like the nigga moment. The nigga moment is one of my favorite little segments that they had on that show.
Mm-hmm.
But I think one of my number one is the video that Wallace uses. The man, what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, the boondock shit. Where they all just look at you and like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Shut the fuck up.
I think one of my favorite moments from Boondocks is when it was the R. Kelly. It was the R. Kelly stuff, and when R. Kelly started singing, what was it? Let It Burn Out in the Rain,
Yeah.
like over the actual song.
Nah, hey,
I think
anyway,
it was just like that whole moment to me. I don't know why, because I think it was probably because you can hear Usher still underneath the song, and so just hearing him singing on top of it was just like ridiculous to me.
That was my man Tom though.
hey, you remember that episode when he got pimp named Slipback and he got him singing that Sir song
Oh my
at the
god!
dining at the dining room table, and he go outside in PJs and he starts singing the Usher song, and they start dancing and shit, and the car come and they fall to the ground. That joke was funny. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh. That show was on Netflix, and I want it back.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
It's bad that they canceled it because
I think it's on
they
Hulu now.
it's on
they cha-
Hulu.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
it's
I'm
on
not
Hulu.
ordering Hulu just to watch Boondocks episode. I'm sorry, you got me bent.
Nah, I'm watching Beverly Hills 90210 on Hulu. Okay, like
Which one?
from the
The old
'90s.
ones? Oh, from the
Mhm.
90s? How old are
Yeah,
you?
21.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she a baby.
She got an old soul.
Oh
She's
man.
cultured.
Yeah, hey, that's good, man. A lot of people don't know about that.
Oh yeah,
Like,
she like super cultured. That's what I like about her. She's very cultured.
yay.
You know what show I want to watch though?
Did she
I
say
saw,
yay?
So,
I
Did she do her
saw,
own? Did she just did her own sound effect
yeah,
for
she's like,
ad
what do you
lib?
think? Stewie is cool. Yeah.
Like that's what I know Luke Perry from was 90210.
Oh wow!
That's
I remember looking at it when I was a kid when it first came out.
that's what I know Luke Perry from. Cause everyone's like, "Oh, from Riverdale." I'm like, "No, 91210."
isn't
Get
Luke
it
Perry also
correct.
dead?
Yeah, he just died like this year, and that
When?
hit me. My mom,
Damn.
March,
Because I saw him trending on Twitter. He did pass away.
because I remember I was still working at Calvin Klein, and my mom texted me after I got out of work, and she was bent too. She was like, "Luke Perry died." I was like, "Nuh-uh." I googled him. I'm like, "Are you kidding?"
Yeah, I know. It's always the ones you don't want them to take.
I know, and it's really sad too because 90210 is coming back for the summer.
Oh shit.
It's come. They filmed a whole new episode. I mean, the whole new season.
So
Yeah, I heard that.
And
is it like a reboot or is it like a legacy thing?
They said
I
they're
would
gonna
say
bring
like a
back.
legacy thing.
They said they're gonna bring back the original people from the old one.
Oh, okay. So it is. So it's a
And it's
legacy.
everybody.
So I guess it's gonna be the mix
Yeah, it's
between the old one
everybody.
and the new one together.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
about to do this because they did the same shit with Fuller House. It was like a legacy show.
Ugh. Lauren Lofton's fell in it.
Yo,
Damn,
yo,
Kayla.
look. Yeah.
Aunt
Oh,
Becky just got
they try to use their
out on the
white
stoop
privilege
with
to
the
the
dice.
fullest. They try to use their white privilege to the fullest to try to get their kids in.
Right. Like my mom said, it's not our fault your kid's stupid.
That's
Like,
petty.
How she gonna put her daughter on a team that she don't even play at all?
Right. Like your daughter's stupid. Live with it.
Shit, make at least make Waterboy or something like that.
And
She ain't do nothing. She just in the picture. She ain't do nothing at all.
Yeah.
yeah. And then Lauren Longden gonna sit there and think that the plea deal was a joke, so she's gonna laugh it off and everything. She going to like court like it's a Full House like interview. I'm like, girl, one, you look amazing for some reason, like you don't age, and two, you're about to go to jail forever. What are you doing?
Yo,
She got fired. She
that
got fired from Hallmark. She got fired from Fuller House. Her daughter lost all types of promotion because her daughter was a YouTuber.
damn.
Like her daughter had a what was it, like a makeup line with Sephora. They pulled it.
Really? Yeah.
I'm like, what I am. And then her daughter gonna get mad at them, her parents, talking about some, oh, you guys ruined my life. Bitch, you should have studied in school. Then maybe you would have gotten into Northwestern or whatever.
She knew what was up while she
Yeah,
went to that school. You know, going where you wasn't doing no show, no fucking boot.
right. Like, and
She
then
probably don't even know
Felicity,
how to swim.
right.
Fuck out of here.
And then Felicity Hoffman's the only one taking it serious. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I watch Desperate Housewives. I know who Felicity Hoffman
Is that
is.
a good show?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good show.
It's a really good show. I'm still
Yeah.
surprised you still know all these old shows like that. Oh, you got an old soul.
Like, I would literally sit here at home and watch a whole bunch of like 80s and 90s TV shows. Like, I sat here and watched Family Ties, the entire series.
You know what's funny? I'm watching Hang with Mr. Cooper right now.
I love that show.
That's
My mom says she hates that show because it was so cheesy, because Mr. Cooper was cheesy. But I'm like,
hilarious.
that's what makes it funny. Because my mom's the one who got me watching Living Single in a Different World. And Different World is one of my favorite shows ever.
I like the different world.
I like it
That's a
too,
good
but
show.
my mom makes me not like it
Why?
because she loves it and she watches it every time. And you know, you get sick of something like if you watch it all the time.
Oh my god, that's my mom with
Didn't you say
Roseanne and Nicole.
little you said your older sister or something played the Survivor album nonstop and it made you hate it?
Yes, to this day, I hate Destiny's Child Survivor album, but I'm pretty sure if you play it, I know the songs from front to back.
You know what? That happened to me too, and its name is Mama's Behavior. Bruh.
Oh,
Bruh.
Sorry.
that
I'm
took
sorry.
me back
My
to
nigga.
something dark.
I like know all their songs because of them.
Hey, that Miss
I got a meter.
I got
Travel all around the world just a
Run
fucking
all over the
meter.
world just to meet her.
God.
Oh my god, my mom. Oh my god. It was for me when I was in middle school. It was Mindless Behavior for a little bit. Then One Direction. Then there was Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga. Oh my god, I was such a
Bruh.
fan.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was on the I Hate Justin Bieber Facebook page. But it wasn't because I actually hated Justin Bieber. I just like pissing off the Justin Bieber fans.
That was funny.
Because a lot of them was stupid.
Yeah. I got over Justin Bieber when he started being an idiot.
Yeah, he said nigga.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, bye.
That nigga been an idiot. I don't know about y'all, but I always know. It's some people like you kind of already know they either like idiots or corny. Bow Wow, to me, it was Bow Wow, and then
Bow
that
Wow.
was like Justin Bieber.
Jacquees, is he still corny too?
I never considered Jacquees as corny.
He's not corny. He's kind of why do you keep doing the things that you do?
Yeah, he just had like a little moment where he was like, okay, don't do that. Stop that. Don't do that.
When he ran up on Keith Sweat the way he did, I was like, that's
Yeah.
Keith Sweat.
Yeah, you run up on Keith Sweat, not even talking to him, and say, "Yo, don't worry, I'm taking over. I'm the best dude in R&B." And Keith Sweat looking at this little short midget like, "What the fuck is he saying?"
Not only that, Keith Sweat still sells out shows.
Yeah,
like this nigga still sells out like entire shows. So what do you mean you're the king when you can't even when like Keith Sweat isn't even dethroned. Tank
He's
isn't
not.
even dethroned. Tyrese can
Tank's.
still sell out a show. The
But
fucking Millennium Tour,
you
they all
still got
sell out
Chris
shows.
Brown.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Chris
Oh,
Brown. You got Trey Songz. You got people that came out multiple albums,
I
sold
can't
out
really with Chris
multiple
Brown.
arenas. Chris Brown, R&B.
I can't really with Chris Brown. It's like it's not even his past. It's literally his music. It just sounds the same to me. Ever since Loyal, it's just sounded the same. Cause Loyal's still my jam. But after that, his music kind of started
Undecided.
sounding.
Undecided kind of grew on me.
I like
Yeah,
Undecided.
that's
Undecided is a
actually
really good song.
It had
that's
to
actually
grow
really
on me.
good.
I just didn't like that he ripped off "I Like Your Smile."
Yeah.
But I feel like he did it in a
I
smart
like
way.
it.
I feel like he did it in a smart way because he paid homage. He like paid homage to the beat, and the sample was clean, but it was still Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's just like
You know
ever
what I mean?
since.
It wasn't like a random nigga took a song. Like, you know what song I hated? I hated the Meek Mill song where he sampled "Whatever You Want" from Tony.
Oh, I know what song you're
Oh,
talking about.
the one you
I
talked
do
about
not like
that.
that song because I feel like they didn't do the sample justice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Like,
the same way I feel about Juju on that beat.
ugh. I just kept hearing that song everywhere, and I'm like, please, I don't know what a juju is. What is it, like a candy?
Oh no, but
Can
it's
I
like
have a juju? If it's a candy, can I try a juju? Do they sell it at movie theaters?
the Juju beat. I wanted to I wanted to rock bottom every little kid that said you ugly, you your daddy's son.
I do like that line though. That's a
That's a
funny
good
ass
one.
line to me.
It got tired. It's like I'm gonna rock, and I told one of them kids, "You want to catch a rock bottom for me real quick." I'm at the age where I can threaten kids now, so it's blowing.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm at that age where I could fuck up my little nephews and it feels amazing.
No lie, I be wanting to drop kick some of these kids when they disrespect some like NSYNC and Sandra Bullock and Tony Braxton. I've
Yeah,
seen some shit.
kids
I've
suck.
seen I've seen some shit. I'm sitting here like y'all really gonna sit here and say that Lil Pump is better than Tupac?
Them niggas are trolling. Them
Yeah,
niggas are
that has to
trolling.
be a troll.
When people say that shit, like Little Uzi and all them, say that
I'm
he's
like,
better than Tupac, I really want to RKO anybody to say that shit. Just walk up and just
I
RKO
will
out of nowhere.
literally, I would put what was AJ's submission that she'd always win with? What was it? The Black Widow?
Black
Yeah,
Widow.
Yeah, I be wanting the Black Widow people so badly sometimes. Like, don't you disrespect Sandra Bullock? I will actually fight someone for Sandra Bullock.
oh,
Like,
you should have seen me and Ray when Chun Li from Nicki Minaj came out.
oh, I feel you on that.
Oh, we was about to catch flights.
I feel you on that because that's me with those rock shirts. Because I listen to rock like heavy, right? So I see these preppy bitches that used to make fun of me in school because I liked rock music wearing a Led Zeppelin T-shirt or something. I'd be wanting to smack people. I'd be like, name a song,
Name a song, bitch.
right? Like,
I'm gonna start doing that to Megan the Stallion fans.
do it, please. And I can easily
Name
name
3 of
like
her freestyles right now.
say me.
That's
No,
cool.
like
Oh, I was like, wait, you showed me one. What was it? Last time in Houston?
no,
That's
no,
Or
that's
something?
not a
freestyle.
freestyle.
That's
No,
not freestyle. That's actual
sorry.
song.
That's an actual song. It was the yeah. I remember you showed me one of her songs like 2 years before she got big. So I've been like on it. So I'm seeing all these people. I'm like, y'all just got here.
Just to make it clear, I don't really care if new people come in. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really care about none of that. Like, you can be a new fan and all that.
Yeah, like I like
Or
new
like, I
fans.
don't hell. I'm gonna take it a step further. I don't even care if you don't know a lot of the songs, because if you're new, that's to be expected,
Right.
right?
I expect
But
that too.
what I don't like are people who they just aggy with it. They just
Yeah.
like, bruh, just listen to the fucking song. That's all
Mm-hmm.
you literally have to do. All this extra shit that you're doing is not cute.
Yeah.
It really isn't cute. You saying, "Oh, you're not a stallion because you're not 5'9",
I
bitch." Like,
hate that. I hate that so
All right,
much.
first of all, shut your bitch ass up. You only
Right,
tall because you wear high heels. And
right.
third of all, your thighs don't fucking match your waist. Shut the
I
fuck
know.
up.
That
Your thighs.
like you
You
look like
don't.
Iggy Azalea in the face.
Your thighs don't match your waist.
But
Talking
like,
about I'm a stallion and you got macaroni and cheese thighs but mashed potato waist. Shut the fuck up.
Bitches be looking like
you know
donkey
what's funny?
Shrek and shit.
It's like girls be like, "Oh, I'm a hot girl, I'm a stallion," but you look like Baraka in the face.
Oh my god.
Damn, Baraka though?
Baraka though?
A bald headed hoe.
Like, come on now. If you a stallion, you damn sure look like a male horse. Yeah. So let's
I mean,
stop.
it makes sense why Megan calls herself the stallion because if you see the way she's built,
She looks
Jesus God,
good. She. Oh my
Jesus
god.
Lord,
I love her. Everything about that. Her. I love
like
her.
damn.
Yes. I love everything about her. Like, I want her
Now,
worked at 18.
she like one of them girls. If you drinking at the bar and she walk in, you gonna talk on your drink a little bit.
That's true.
You gonna be
I
like,
was about to say, she grabs attention.
yeah.
She's a girl I would actually go gay for. Like, talk.
No, that's what I like about her. Like she commands respect. Like
Yep. And that's why I love
I
her.
like her demeanor and like the way she rap. I feel like she's a rappers because like her
Mm-hmm.
flows when she's rapping, she's always on point. You know what I'm saying? Her punchlines is witty. And like
Yep.
she sounds sexy without sounding corny or sounding like
Literally. She
cliche.
doesn't sound like
And
Cardi
this
when
is
she
what
tries
I've
to be
been looking
sexy.
for. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people think I don't like female rappers. It's like it's not that I don't like them. It's that a lot of them are not clever. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all seen this one song? It was like this. It's this pretty ass dark skinned girl, but she had the song called "I Swallow His Kids."
Oh my god.
I swallow his kids. I swallow. Y'all heard that song before?
I have, and
I
it's
don't want to hear it.
terrifying. It's
It's
actually
it's
real
super
disturbing.
bad. It's really fucking bad.
And
And
that is
I'm like,
super
It's like,
popular, isn't it?
Jesus.
I don't know.
Hmm?
I need to see how many views it has, but it was on World Star. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
And
that sounds like something that one of them girls from Love and Hip Hop would put out.
oh look, it's the first thing that pops up too. It has 781K views.
Jesus Christ.
Now she's a pretty girl, but her weave is kind of like jacked up. But you already know how I
That
feel
always
about
happens. Yeah.
it. Yeah, and I tell people it's like I don't know when people rap like that and it's not clever. It's just like really,
Mm.
really, really vulgar. I just like it turns it like male or female. That shit would like it's not good. I would change the song
Yeah.
Yeah.
because like
Like,
Class says something like I want to get nasty. Let me put my mayonnaise on your salad, and I turned the song like instantly.
what the?
That's it.
That makes me not want to eat salad. Like, ew. He made it sound so, like, wet.
He's, he said I turned the song off immediately.
Hey, when you say that shit, I almost crashed his fucking car. What the fuck?
He
But
made
that's what I'm saying. Either or. Like if it's too vulgar like that, it's like it will really like I'll turn it off. But if you're like clever with it, which that's why I like Megan Thee Stallion because
I
even though
love
she raps
her.
about sex, she's very clever with it. Even with
Mm,
Cardi B, when she raps about sex, that shit is the least clever. When she
yeah.
said "pop the pussy in the church," I laughed. It was
That was
like I felt
funny.
like that was supposed to be funny, and I thought it was kind of clever. So that's why I kind of
You
like.
know, you know what's one of my favorite bars from Cardi B when she said, "Pussy so good, I say my own name during sex," and I'm like, that
I
is some of the
love
most
that.
clever wordplay. That is so fucking clever.
I thought that was funny.
I love that. I love one of her freestyles. Red bars or something. I love that. Because there's one part where she says, I'm a creep dicks. Wait, I'm a creep bitch sees dick through his latex. I was like, oh my god. She said she was smacking bitch with her flip flop and all that. I was just like,
Oh, smack a bitch with my flip flop.
I was like, Cardi, I love you so much. Like, oh gosh. But like Megan Thee Stallion's like my number one right now. I really love her so much. And then when she be putting anime references in her shit, I'd be like, yes.
She gonna
Hey,
blow.
but you know how that went.
Oh my
It
god.
was just Nicki Minaj. It was just only Nicki Minaj. Now, because when Nicki Minaj was out, she was blocking a lot of the female rappers. Now Cardi B is kind of like opening up, and it's something different.
Yeah. Like I still love Nicki. I still
It doesn't
have
make no
faith.
fucking sense.
Like I still love Nicki, but you know, hopefully because she has an album coming out this year, hopefully it's good.
Oh, it
Yeah, because I didn't like
definitely.
Queen.
Yeah, because I'm still a barb from when I first saw her very first song from Your Love. No, Massive Attack. When Massive Attack dropped, I was in. Tum like in Lebanon, hotter than in Pakistan. Click click click, young Nick
Oh,
the attack
those were the
bomb.
days. Oh Lord.
Hey, so which one would you choose if you had to make a choice, Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Cardi,
Oh,
Cardi.
Cardi.
Cardi, yeah.
I got off that Nicki. I
Cause
got off that Nicki train. Y'all seen that video? It was like Saturday Night Live where it was like her and Safari in the background. They was doing weird shit. Like
Yes,
Safari.
that video is
yes,
fucking hilarious.
That's when I got off the train.
it's like I still love Nicki. I do, but not as much as I did when I was in high school. Because I used to love her back in high school. That she was like my everything. But now it's kind of like I just kind of like her now. It's like honestly,
I never really like her
I
because she always sounded like Lil Wayne.
I know I'm not the I was the only one who
No, she
noticed that.
does. But that was like
She
her inspirations.
does.
But
She does kind of
she did say
sound
I
like
am the female
Wayne.
Wheezy multiple times.
Yeah.
I am the female. I remember that song. Oh god, but yeah, I choose Cardi because I don't want to be in a room with Nicki when she starts talking like Roman out the cut and starts twitching her head a whole bunch. Because then I'm gonna be like, chill with that before I smack you.
Thank God she grew out of that.
She did it again for a second, but she didn't do it the rest of the album. Take your
Cause
meds
that
and
Look
catch
at
up
her
Roman
and we
body
will be
though.
okay.
Look at look at Nicki Minaj. Look at Nicki Minaj's body. Look at Nicki Minaj's body when she sit down. She look like she's sitting on 10 pillows.
I
That shit look
know. I don't
nasty
know
as
what
fuck.
she did. I don't know what she did.
Oh
How
no,
you sit down? How you sit down on something you taller?
I know
That shit
that's
That's a good
nasty,
question.
man.
She looked like Audrey
that's
too from Little Shop of Horrors. In the bottom.
You can't even put your dick through that shit. You gotta go through all that surgery shit just to touch something. That shit is not cute. It's really not. Females thinking that, you know what, I could get big titties, I could get plastic because Cardi B, she's having surgeries done too, so she about to be fake too. And then about Cardi B, she was more real. She came through the struggle and shit. But that plastic surgery shit, I mean, when no disrespect, I mean, from you being a female, when I want to touch a female chest, I want to be able to lift it up with my fingers. I don't want to act like I'm lifting weights and shit.
I
The
feel
fuck
you.
is what you doing? It's just I don't want to lift your titties up and like I'm at the gym. That shit just be straight. The fuck type
See,
shit is that, man? You lifting shit up and the shit is all hard and plastic and shit? Nah, man.
it's like for me, it's like I don't have an issue with plastic surgery if it looks good. Like if you go overboard like Nikki and look like or like Kim Zolciak where she looks like a Barbie when you squish the face in, it's kind of like you're doing too much now. But if you just get like a nose job where it's not too obvious, I don't care. But I see what you're talking about with all the butt injections and everything. Cause I swear, there's so much like I will watch Love and Hip Hop, and I'm always like, is it heavy carrying all of that like silicone in your booty? You look like an ant, you know, like
And
a
it's funny
fire
because
ant.
most of them chicks get cheated on.
I know.
Most of them plastic surgery chicks, they all get cheated on.
Yeah.
We was clowning
all,
Cardi for a good minute because Offset kept cheating on her.
Yeah,
and
like
all
that's.
and all of them look the same. All that fucking makeup and shit.
Mhm.
This blonde hair. It's just. I was
Yeah, like not everyone
born in 19.
like not everyone looks good with blonde hair. I feel like that some of them need to know that. Some of them look like a drag queen impersonating Hannah Montana, and other ones,
Yes.
some look actually good with blonde hair, but not
I,
everybody.
I'm so glad everybody is saying this now because I've been saying this for years.
You
Cause
have,
like for me,
you have.
especially since I'm trying to get my certification to be a makeup artist. I want to do something because everyone does look the same with the same kind of techniques that they use. For me, when I do my makeup, I don't contour simply because I frankly don't need to. Also, but also, just I don't want to contour because that's too much work. I just want to put my foundation on. I don't even need concealer, but I might start using concealer. But I don't really need concealer, But like, something I want to do is kind of change how everyone does their makeup, you know, because everyone's does look the same. Like the same eyebrows, kind of arched or whatever, the same lipstick that everyone uses nude. I'm like, give me black lipstick, do a gothic look or something, do something kind of Morticia, kind of, you know, or
Something
get
with a
some.
theme.
Yeah, I miss themed makeup. So like, let's like I do that with my makeup sometimes. If I'm
Hey,
wearing
but
something. Mhm.
at least we passing the phases of makeup. We went from females shaving their eyebrows off and marking that shit with a pencil and shit like Nike
Oh
Chat.
God, that's
They
like
Then
could
we
have
went,
'90s. That's
and
they
then
nasty.
we, yeah, that's yo. You make a smile, you get a high check, like a high checkpoint, bruh. That shit look bad. And then when me and James said we was on the plane, we came out to DC. Females wearing gray lipstick and purple lipstick and bright. Nah, that's
It's
too
like you gotta
much.
know what looks good on you, because I go by skin tone. That's why I wear a lot of red and purple, like dark purples and dark reds and everything. 'Cause I know that's what looks good on me because of my skin tone. You gotta know what looks good on you and not just wearing it because you like it. You know what I mean? Like you can like something, but you could look awful in it. Like there's certain, yeah. That's just me. Oh, like
Oh
I
no,
go,
like I said, I've been saying this shit for years. It's
yeah.
some.
Like
I'm
you
not
gotta.
gonna lie. I know people hate this, but I see a couple of women that look like gorillas in wigs, and like that shit just don't look good on them. It's
Yo,
just,
I agree to that shit.
I agree.
I mean, everybody try to wear lace fronts, and all you see is all forehead and
Hmm.
space before the forehead. Then you see the hair. What the fucking shit is that?
Like
How
a
that
space
doesn't
bar.
even? Yeah, a space bar before the hair, before the fucking wig or the lace front.
Like
You
when you
got
have to
your
sit.
shit. Your shit look way back like you look like one of them old men. They got that shape up and shit. Like that
It's
so
like
it's all forehead. It's not made for everybody.
it's like when you would write a paper, right, and you put some space in between the title and the first starting paragraph, and then you indent.
Oh my good God.
yo,
Like
you're
You
right.
said
Worse
your
than
lace
that.
front got
It's
an
worse than
indent on
that.
it's like why your forehead in MLA format? I'll never
Nah.
understand.
Wow.
it. Kayla!
Yo, in 1.5
Nah.
paragraphs and 12-inch font. You
12-inch font, Times New Roman,
have
3 to 5 pages. Why?
oh shit.
Damn.
Damn. I was
But
going shit. I was going to say they look like Goku when
but
he
why
first
nobody not saying nothing about that stuff?
Because Shea Butter Twitter gonna come at your neck if you do it. Just
Oh
like they're
I
God.
coming
don't
at
get
the neck of
Shea Butter Twitter.
yeah,
They try to
just like they're
punch you, but
coming
they
at the
slip
neck
on
of
all the
Mojo
cocoa
that said
butter.
box braids are ugly. And
I
then
love my box
and then
braids.
there was a whole bunch of females on Twitter trying to say, "Man, I hate it when niggas say this," and I'm like, bruh,
Not.
I
It's
swear to
only
I'm
one
saying,
dude who said it.
it's
It's
only
one
one
dude.
dude. I swear to God. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have mouth niggas that say, "Oh, this is ugly on females," but to attribute that to dudes that genuinely don't even really give a fuck in the first place, come on now, bro.
Right.
I'm not holding that.
Like I like that thread with the all the box braid girls in the box braids. Oh my god, I loved it so much. I
Yo,
just wanted to put
fellas, I
mine
was
in
just
there.
saying that.
So
How
I'm
the
like, here.
fuck how did black men get into this? It was just one nigga. Did you see my tweet
It
about
was
that?
literally
Yeah, I saw your
I
tweet on
did. I
that.
saw that. It was literally just one dude. I'm like, why are y'all going off? Like, it's literally one dude. And y'all are going crazy. But here's the thing, though. The same people that are going off about all the, like, say, grouping all black men into the whole thing about box braids are the same people that were clowning Aisha Curry. But let's not shake the table here.
You know what? That's a good point. You know what, Kayla? Say that again. Say that again.
What I said was
Uh-huh.
the same, the same, the same women. The same women that are going off, grouping all black men in the one category from one nigga that said that box braids are ugly, are the same women that were clowning Aisha Curry for wanting a male's approval.
I'm quoting that and I'm tweeting that shit. I'm putting
Bloop.
that in the book. I'm putting that in the book because that's some
It's
fire right there. That's nothing
yeah.
but facts. What if Funkmaster saying that's called motherfucking bars, nigga? You know nothing about that.
Like literally, it's like the same women who were clowning her are trying to get a male approval now. Like I dropped my box braids photos because I thought I looked cute last summer, so.
I also co-signed. I retweeted the fuck out of that.
You did. I was like, yes, hi.
Yeah, you was getting some likes too. I was like, okay.
I was actually shook. It's like that one time when I tweeted some selfies into the fine women who watch wrestling.
Yeah.
I got like 100. I got like 100 retweets.
Yeah.
Got like 200 likes. I was like, wait.
It feels good, don't it?
It felt real good. I was like, hey. I was like, okay. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that shit feel good.
Yes, and I'm like, honestly, I want my box braids back. Like, I think that might be my next hairstyle. I might go back to my box braids. I just think I look really good in box braids. I think I look my best in
Yeah,
box
but
braids.
notice what you said. You said you look good in it. So you're wearing it for you.
Exactly.
Which is what I want all these other women to understand is that it's not about these niggas that are saying, oh, this ugly and that ugly. You gonna always have undesirables that say dumb shit about how you gonna look. If you know you the shit, then wear whatever the fuck you want. Y'all the same bitches over here talking about, oh my god, you said black braids are ugly, black men are trash, and then go on and listen to Megan Thee Stallion talking about how you let a nigga ask you for a ride and you riding that nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Literally. Like, I want my box braids back, honestly, because I feel like I look my best with box braids. And then with summer coming up where I feel my best also.
We're summer babies.
That's all. Yes, like I love the summer. Like my boyfriend's always like, "How can you like the summer?" I get sunburned. I'm like, well,
Of course he gets sunburned. He's the Caucasoid.
I know.
You should
like,
call him that one day and see how he feels.
He'll probably laugh, honestly. I've called him a cracker once.
Shut up, cracker.
And he started laughing. He turned red laughing. I was like, "Are you okay? Are you choking?"
Now you see, that's love in 2019, where you can say racially ambiguous, where you can say racially sensitive shit to your spouse. That's love.
Oh, our jokes are not politically correct. We be joking terrible. We have terrible jokes. We're terrible people.
Trust me, you'll fit in the Navy. Cause
Huh?
I say you'll fit well in the Navy there, because there's some racially jokes. I'm not gonna lie, they're just like funny. There's some shit I've heard that's like real funny. So
I
you'll
knew
fit
I was
well.
evil. I knew I was evil when somebody fucking busted their ass falling down the stairs.
Also, I
Oh
wanted
my
to get to
god.
this last subject before we go. Since I couldn't find any movies that was bad, I was wondering what are y'all guilty pleasure movies that y'all
Ooh.
know are bad but y'all watch anyway.
Oh god.
So what
Mortal
are y'all
Kombat
guilty pleasures of
Annihilation.
movies?
Both Mortal Kombat movies. don't know what it is. I just love. I don't know what just love those movies.
Stop.
Oh God. I don't even know. Like, honestly, that movie Pixels wasn't that bad to me. Like, when it was on TV, I watched it again and again and again because Cubert was so adorable. I have the film version of Rent.
Was stupid hoe.
Oh God.
That's that.
I own a few terrible movies. I think actually Tropic Thunder maybe.
That movie's not terrible. That movie is hilarious.
I've heard. I don't even.
No, that
Actually,
movie was pretty bad though. It's
You think
hilarious, but the movie was pretty bad.
Rent. I have the film version of Rent. Um,
my
I
friend
have.
loves that movie?
I know. I
I've never
have.
seen Rent.
It's decent enough.
I knew there was one that Tinashe did that I wanted to watch because I have a huge crush on that girl.
I love Tanaje, but I know what happened with that one. The main character, he broke his leg the day before they were supposed to go live.
Damn.
So, yeah, so it was like they had to do this thing where it was half live, half pre-recorded, and it was really weird. And it might have ended the whole thing with live musicals, which sucks. Cause I was hoping they would do a Little Shop of Horrors live, cause I have a cast in my head.
Didn't they do that?
Not yet. They didn't do Little Shop of Horrors, but they're doing Bye Bye Birdie this year. What other bad? The Great Gatsby, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio. Apparently, everyone hates that movie. Apparently, everyone hates that movie with a burning passion, and I don't know why. Because Leonardo DiCaprio as Jay Gatsby. Let me tell you something. The the thoughts that I have.
Oh, here we go. Here comes pervert Kayla.
Yeah, right on time too.
They're
Hey,
not.
it's after 12 o'clock now, so
It's like
Are we live?
Yes, we live, baby. We live, baby.
it's
it's like it's the way he talks and how he says old sport. I'm like, you can call me old sport anytime. Like Leonardo DiCaprio beat.
TLC is singing "Waterfalls in Your Pants" right now.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio has been the dude since the '90s. Okay,
Yeah,
and
I agree with that.
he's so unproblematic and cares about the world that he literally doesn't age. He's aged, but not aged. It's so weird. But then you have Willie Nelson over there who looks like Jack Skeleton. It's it's whoa. Actually, all okay. So The Hangover. People hate the third one, but I actually really like the third one.
Really?
Yeah, actually, so many people hate. They say that's the worst in the franchise, and I'm like, really?
I haven't seen the third one yet, so I
I
don't
don't
know.
see why people hate that movie so much. I'm like, it's not bad. I have a lot of guilty pleasures. Some of them I
Mine
can't
is
think
Batman
of.
and Robin.
Oh shit.
Like I know that movie's bad, but it's so entertaining. Like
I'm gonna agree with you on that.
you're at least entertained throughout this terrible of a movie.
Yeah. What about Green Hornet? Can we talk about Green Hornet, or are we not allowed to talk about Green Hornet?
You didn't talk about Green Hornet. I thought it was okay. I don't remember much, but I thought it was okay.
I think the movie we should never talk about though is Green Lantern, because
Wait,
that was something of a movie that almost ruined Ryan Reynolds' career. If he didn't say yes to Deadpool, he would be done.
Oh, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You said Green Hornet.
Oh yeah. No, well, yeah. I was talking about Green Hornet too, but also Green Lantern.
Oh,
Yes, that movie right there. I don't.
you know what's weird? Like the writing was bad, but I don't. I still don't think Ryan Reynolds was bad in that movie.
He wasn't. He was. He's a good actor to me. He's actually good. I think he deserves that star on the Walk of Fame. I actually think he deserves it. Like, come on, Van Wilder, you guys. Van
Oh yeah,
Wilder.
Van Wilder used to be my movie watcher when I used to in my teenage years. I used to watch the hell out of Van Wilder actually.
hey,
Hmm?
Also, I don't know. I need like y'all want to see a real bad movie, but it's like entertaining at the same time.
What is it?
Watch the Sweet Blood of Jesus by Spike Lee.
Is that the movie where you
Oh.
said uh that one chick got raped, that one dyke got raped or whatever?
What the fuck?
It was Snoop.
Snoop, yeah, her.
And she didn't get raped; she got murdered.
Oh,
Oh my
And she had a
god.
so
nude
you can see her
thing,
titties.
and you saw titty, and the face was square as a motherfucker. She tried to play a straight woman, and like, but when she took her shirt off, she slouched like a dyke. I was like,
Oh lord. Oh, you know what movie I really hate? Eyes Wide Shut. It's
That
just
sounds familiar.
it's a
I,
Stephen Stanley Kubrick movie with Tom freaking Cruise and Nicole Kidman. And it's just weird and long. It's so long to me, but I watch it all the time because I have the Stanley Kubrick collection, and it's one of the last films he ever made, and I watch it just in its entirety. It's just on, and there's Tom Cruise's stupid face on my TV. It's him and Matt Damon. I don't know. I don't like Matt Damon. I just
I'm pretty sure he'd be flattered by the sentiment.
I know.
you don't like Matt Damon?
No, I don't know what it is. It's like he's a good actor. I respect him as an actor. He's a fantastic actor. It's
Oh,
just it's just him. It's like when he stands there and does the thing on the red carpet where he like looks at the camera, I want to like throw something at him. I don't know what it is.
You know what? I just thought of another guilty pleasure that I had, and it's Little Nicky.
I
That
love
movie.
that movie.
That you can't lie. That movie's fucking terrible, but it's great.
It's so terrible. Oh my god.
yo, Devo was like the devil. That shit
Yeah.
is.
What about Billy Madison?
It's my thing. I don't think Billy Madison's a terrible movie.
It's
no,
very cheesy.
Billy Madison is a good movie.
It's good but cheesy as all hell. It's like that's from like yeah, that's a it's a good movie. I would totally own it in a heartbeat. I'd buy it. That's the thing. I would see it at Target for like $5, and I'm like, yes. You don't even need to ask me. Is that? Yeah. A lot of Adam Sandler movies are on my guilty pleasure list. Like, yeah.
I went right. I got a daughter and a son. We went back and seen all the Terminator.
Wait, say it again.
I said we went. I had me and my kids. They never seen the movies before. We went back and seen all the Resident Evil movies and
Oh,
all the Terminator movies.
oh God. Those Resident Evil films make me cringe, but they're so entertaining to watch. You know what? I'm gonna confess something here.
Uh-oh.
You know that movie that Shaq did when he was a genie?
Kazam.
Shazam.
Yeah,
Kazam.
Kazam. Yeah, I've seen that movie like 5 times.
I've seen that movie like 500 times.
It's like,
And you might as well put Steel with it too.
oh
Yeah.
Lord.
I need to watch Steel again because a lot of people been shitting on Steel, and I like Steel, but I haven't seen it in a while. I'll probably need to watch that again because I know a lot of people shit on it.
Bill and Ted though. Bill and Ted is like my everything. Okay, it teaches you history with Keanu Reeves. It's Keanu Reeves. How do you hate that?
Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
they're making another one right now.
Yeah, and I'm hyped. I am like in it. Like,
yo, what the fuck was that movie with that black superhero family where one of them didn't have powers and their fucking weakness was aluminum foil?
it was a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. What was it? Oh my God. It was in the same era as Smart House.
Yeah, that era.
The undefeated era is what I call it.
Bro, they had a whole bunch of movies. They had Smart House. They had Motocross.
Oh
They
God, I
had
hated Motocross. I don't know why.
The Luck of the Irish. Now that was a good movie.
That's one of my favorites. I
That
can't
was a
wait
good
for
movie.
Disney
And
Plus.
he fell in love with that cute light skinned chick.
Yes. Remember
what
The
else?
Color of Friendship? Am I the only
Oh
one
yeah,
that knows that was a Disney Channel?
Wasn't that
Up
movie?
and Away.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's what it's called. It's called Up and Away.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Up
Up and Away. That's a guilty pleasure of mine too. Because that movie's literally retarded, but I love it.
It's so stupid. Oh my God. Speaking
Your
of Disney Channel
fucking
movies,
weakness is aluminum foil.
do y'all remember that movie Read It and Weep? Am I the only one who
Read it
sat?
and weep. That sounds familiar.
Is Danielle Panabaker and her sister?
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, but
I feel like I've seen it too.
I don't know why I was obsessed with that movie, but every time at 8/7 Central, only on Disney Channel, I was there. The Twilight films.
You remember that movie, My Day with the President's Daughter?
Yes. My Date with the President's Daughter.
That was the movie right there.
My Date with the... Remember the one with Justin Timberlake?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I remember.
It was like ramen noodled hair Justin Timberlake. It was like tearing up my heart Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. No, I remember that movie. And then there was that movie Cadet Kelly. That was a good movie too.
I had that on DVD.
I had the Lizzie McGuire movie on DVD.
That movie
I had the soundtrack. Why not?
Hey, Kayla.
Teacher. Yeah.
Hey, you said you looked at a lot of 90s TV.
Mm-hmm. Hello? Hello? Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Tales from the Crypt before?
Yes.
The TV show?
That's one of my favorite shows, yeah.
Don't you have a t-shirt?
Hmm?
Don't you have a Tales of the Crypt t-shirt?
No, but I want one and I can't find any. I've been seeing all types of 90210 though. And I'm like, all of you are tempting me because it's all Luke Perry. And I'm like, yeah. But I want a Tales of the Crypt t-shirt so badly.
That fucking laugh he do? Oh my gosh.
That laugh.
How he start the show, he'll say something and tell a joke and show like a body part or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tales of the Crypt, I know y'all remember that fucking movie Vampire in Harlem or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
Come on.
do. Eddie
Vampire,
Yeah.
Murphy or something?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
That was Eddie
Vampire in
Murphy.
Brooklyn. There we
Was it?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a
horrible.
terrible ass movie, but it was hilarious.
It was
Oh yeah,
Evil,
funny.
yeah, yeah.
evil
It's
is good, and good is good. And when you
you know
get
what
evil
other
and
movie
at
I
the
hate?
same time, woo!
You know what movie I hate but will watch if it's on TV? It's also Norbit.
I like Norbit.
I don't know what it is about Norbit. I just like it's so not. It's that's the movie that caused the Oscars to revoke Eddie Murphy's Oscar nomination for Dreamgirls.
Really?
Yeah,
They revoked it for that?
yeah, it was weird. You know the Oscars, they're
That
weird.
wow, wow.
Yeah, because some of the humor in it, I guess I don't know. It was really weird.
But
Was
that's
it
two
like
different movies.
homophobic or
I don't
something?
know why would it affect Dreamgirls if that was two different movies.
I don't know. It was so weird because I think he got the nomination and then Norbit came out and they were like, "Wow, bro," and took it. So then Jennifer Hudson's the only one who won from Dreamgirls, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dang man, they done hurt my man Eddie.
I know. Oh, I have. Oh God, I'm just recalling all the movies I used to see with my friends back in like middle school and high school, like the ones we saw in theaters. There's this movie called My Life in Ruins, and it's just the girl from Big Fat Greek Wedding. Okay, she's in this movie, and she takes a trip to Greece or whatever, and it's just like all these shenanigans, and it's just
What the fuck was that?
that's how
Wow.
in those romantic comedy trailers, like that's how they sound. It's like she works at a newspaper. He is like a fuckboy or whatever. But what happens when they get together?
Oh my god.
Katherine Heigl, Hugh Grant in Oh Boy. That's how romantic comedies sound. But I love romantic comedies with a burning passion. Like 27 Dresses is my shit.
The only romantic comedy I'll ever tolerate is Hitch.
I love Hitch.
Hitch
That's
is
a
a good
good
one.
movie.
Hitch is great.
Well,
Hitch is a classic. I don't care what anybody
that's
say.
a
Hitch is a fucking classic.
like I love romantic comedy so much. Like there was that early 2000s were a time for romantic comedies, and I want it back.
That one with Jennifer Lopez though, when she was made in Manhattan, that one was
Yeah,
tough.
Made in Manhattan.
That's a good movie.
Too
Actually,
bad
there was a wedding
she's
planner.
not a good actress.
She's not. Geely is when everyone realized she sucks at acting. Geely almost ruined her and Ben Affleck's career. It was like, yeah.
Yeah,
She said, "It's turkey time, gobble gobble," and that's when I turned.
I would have died.
Like,
Who wrote the script?
I think they did.
Oh, that's why it's bad.
Because it was during the whole Bennifer stuff. Because they were married, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Hudson. Lopez. I said 3 different Jennifers. I said Aniston, then I said Hudson.
It's okay.
But this is romantic comedies are like my thing, and I want that whole era
I
to
also
come back.
like not American Pie. What the fuck is that movie called? Sweet Home Alabama. That one too.
I love that movie. Oh, it's such a cute movie to me. And then also I love what's it called? I just saw it in my Something About Mary.
There's Something About Mary.
I know. That's a classic.
Cameron Diaz, and then there's She's All That has freaking
Rachel. Yo, She's All That is a classic.
Is a classic.
That's one of my favorite movies ever because it's literally classic romantic comedy formula. High school jock sees a nerdy girl, changes her, then they end up falling in love. That's the
No, you about to make me bring out all the classic movies. Like,
hey, Nick Cannon did it.
True.
Nick Cannon did it.
That is so true.
Drumline was a great movie.
That's a good movie. I'm
That was
like
What was that movie? Money Can't Buy You Love, or
Love Don't
my,
Cost
Love
a
don't
Thing.
cost a
love don't
thing.
cost a
Love Don't
thing.
Cost a Thing? There
My
you go. Yeah.
love don't cost a thing. If you're gonna see me
And that was
Well,
that was
that's
another
where
movie
Christina
too.
Milian was kind of popular too.
True.
All the Bring It Ons.
I like the first Bring It On. I'm bougie with Bring It On. I only like the
Well,
first
yeah, the first one's great because Gabrielle Union's that bitch.
iconic legend queen icon.
And they fucking destroy when they got introduced, they destroyed the fuck out of their team.
I
That was
know.
actually I think they won the last one too.
I think so. And then they became friends in the end.
Yeah, and then they became friends, and I'm like, nah, but can we talk about those green outfits though?
I know.
How
I said,
Afrocentric they were?
Bird, it's cold in here. I said there must be some clovers in the atmosphere. That's how much I've seen that movie. I have some of the cheers memorized.
I have none of the cheers memorized. You
Like,
better than
because
me.
I wanted to be a cheerleader too. So it's like, awesome. Oh, wow. Like, totally freaked me out. I mean, right on. The Toro Shore, #1. And then I transferred from Los Angeles. Your school has no gymnastics team. It's a last resort.
That's petty.
All I remember is Spirit Fingers. I'm not going to Spirit.
Spirit figures.
Now,
Oh,
I remember the little looks Gabrielle Union be giving them. Them looks.
yes.
I'm like,
And from Black, I forgot her name, but the rapper from Black, she used to give them faces too. She was my favorite.
Oh my god. You made me want to sit and watch a whole bunch of romantic comedies also. Because I'm thinking of 13 going on 30.
that was a good movie too.
That was a good movie.
I love that movie too. That's like my heart. Pretty Woman. Julia Roberts was a prostitute.
Can I say
Who
something?
met.
When Jason Alexander raped the girl, that part was like unbelievable to me because he's so short.
Jason George from Seinfeld?
Yeah, he was in that movie, right? When he was.
Was he? Oh god, I haven't seen it in so long. I think he was in that because that's around the time Seinfeld was popping. And when I tell a shitty joke, I always hear that in my head.
Thanks to Family Guy, me too.
Like it's always like.
And it's funny because when I was younger, whenever I see Seinfeld, that was a sign for me to turn the TV off.
I love Seinfeld. It's Seinfeld.
No, but you gotta put it in context. I was like 7 or 8 years old, so like when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, it's over.
I know.
Yo, I used to watch every time when the Simpsons, because the Simpsons used to be on.
Yeah.
It was like
6
an
to
hour long.
6:30.
Yeah, 6 to 6:30, and then Seinfeld would come on after that.
7 to 7:30. No, it was like 7 to 8, and then something new would come on at 8.
Yeah.
It was like American Idol or something. It was like.
Oh, I knew that whole Fox schedule.
Yeah, bruh.
I remember.
That's when we was really watching TV.
I remember when.
No. I remember. I think I remember because I'd watch Simpsons at 6. Mm-hmm. Then Seinfeld will come on at 7. Then at 8:00, I'd always watch Fear Factor on Wednesdays. Religiously, I watched that show.
Fear Factor is my
when fucking Joe Rogan was hosting that shit, like back in 2002, 2003. That was my shit.
When they would be eating cockroaches and shit, I'd be
bro,
like, oh my god.
Nah, some of them was fucked up.
Some was disgusting.
Some of them was fucked up, bro.
What was it?
I remember one of them. They had to be in a box full of tarantulas, and they had to, and like the tarantulas would be crawling all over their head, and they had to see who would last the longest.
That made my skin crawl.
And I was like, yeah, y'all smoke. Some of them I could do, but that tarantula shit, nah. Hell no. I could do the snakes one. I could do the one with the snakes. Tarantulas? Hell fucking no.
I know. Like, I remember some shows, like, I remember some of the Disney Channel, like, time slots. Like, it was always on Sunday when they premiere new episodes. For a while, it was, like, on Sunday. And it would be, like, I'm gonna do like 2009, 2010 somewhere. It would be like, oh god, what was it? It would be like Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, At one point, it was Sunny with a Chance.
I hated that fucking show.
Starting with
It
the
was
Chance was terrible to me.
it wasn't good. It was the beginning of the end. But like early on, I remember like back in the day, like I remember what it was for the day High School Musical premiered.
Yeah, I was there for the premiere too,
I
and they
think
wouldn't
it
shut
was
the
a
fuck up
marathon
about
of
it
Sweet
either.
Life of Zack. Yeah, it was literally. I was so hyped for High School Musical. You have no idea. I was like, yes. I remember seeing the trailers and being like, yes. And like, I remember the episode that debuted for Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. It was the one where they were doing the commercial for the Tipton Hotel. That's the episode that came on right before High School Musical.
I think I remember that, and I
So,
think they also did it for Wendy Wu too. They also had like a little
oh my
special
god, that's
episode
my
of Sweet
movie.
Life of Zack and Cody right before they premiered Wendy Wu Homecoming Queen, which is
Yeah,
also
because
a
Sweet Life of
dope
Zack and
ass
Cody was
movie.
that show. That's one of my favorite movies. I hope that's on Disney Plus. Because it's been actual years since I've seen
I
Wendy Wu.
thought, yo, that
Yo,
movie.
that's actually one of my favorite Disney Channel movies.
Yeah,
Same. Like, I know I have my High School Musical and my Twitches, but
the Twitches was a good movie.
something about
Yeah,
Wendy Wu,
Twisters is
Homecoming
underrated.
Queen. When Wendy Wu came out, that was it for me. That was top tier. That's like, you can't fuck that up. Lemonade Mouth. I don't care what no one says. Lemonade Mouth was the last good Disney Channel film.
Uh,
Don't
No, you
at
know
me.
what
Argue
movie
with
I
the
like? The
meatloaf.
movie with oh, what the fuck? The movie with the rap battles.
the one with everybody hates
um,
Chris on it. Oh
Yeah,
man,
him.
yeah,
Yes,
Let It
Let It
Shine.
Shine. That was a good ass movie.
That's actually really.
Now,
Remember
the
Jump
only
In?
issue I had with the movie is that it be a little corny at times.
You remember the movie Jump In
Yes.
with the My name is Chad. Yeah, I'm.
Oh
Oh,
my god. He said,
oh,
"When I jump rope, all the
yeah.
girls scream. Oh, he
Oh,
think
What's
he bad."
that? My daughter look at this movie. What's that movie where the superhero have kids?
Sky High.
The
No,
Incredibles.
no.
The
It's
Incredibles.
a Disney. It's a Disney movie. You got the black girl from Daddy's Little Girl in there, and she like
China and McClane.
nah. It's a hold. I'm about to pull it up right now. It's a
Cause
Disney
I'm
movie with
thinking of.
all the kids. When all the kids have the villains have their kids.
Oh, The Descendants.
There you go.
The Descendants. That's actually a good movie. I actually checked that out. It's
Oh,
actually not bad.
Yeah, that's
Disney
good.
one.
And like
Yeah.
that's actually a decent film.
I thought it was cheesy.
It's cheesy but decent at the same time. It's like I would not watch it again. But
I was like, yo, what is
yeah,
Jafar doing with Ursula? And
I know.
I was confused. I think that's why I thought it was cheesy. I just remember.
Ursula daughter. You got Ursula daughter. Black. You know, black people don't swim like that.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? This is the first time I'm hearing of this movie.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
Man,
really?
Descendants is real big.
That's like
That
their High School
movie. These
it
Musical.
had
I,
a sequel.
yeah.
I swear to
Descendants
God, I
two.
never heard of this movie until now.
It had a
Descendants
sequel.
two. Descendants two came out here like mad record on TV when it first came out.
It's honestly, I must go as far to say that the Descendants series is just as big as High School Musical was.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
And they coming out with part three, and all of them kind of like adults a little bit.
Is
Yeah,
it going to be
Damn.
like a movie, or is it like a Disney Channel movie?
It's
Disney
a movie
Channel.
movie. It's a Disney Channel movie, but it's a movie.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's why to me that's what High School Musical 3 was. It was
Oh
so
yeah,
big they put it in theaters.
I
And that's what I'm
remember.
thinking.
There's all they songs they sing. The soundtrack went gold. Um, yeah, that became real big.
I remember going to the movie theater and seeing High School Musical 3. I remember that vividly. It was the day it came out too.
I remember that.
It was I had literally Say how much of a crazy High School Musical fan I was. Anything with their faces on it, I had. I had board games. I had the cereal when it came out. I had t-shirts, lunch boxes, backpacks, books, freaking pillows, the soundtracks, the movies. I had any type of video game on the DS. I was obsessed. And then when it ended, I went on to Camp Rock
Oh
because
dear God.
the Jonas Brothers. Like, come on, I have to support my brothers. Come on, it's the Jonas Brothers, icons.
I still think Burning Up is the best song.
That's one of the, yeah. I'm obsessed with that song. But I had all their albums too. I had all the Jonas Brothers albums, all of them, and I went to see them in concert. And I want to see them again when they go on tour this year. But Damon doesn't want to go, but he's gonna go.
You gonna force him?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 tickets and hand them the other one. Like, and here's yours. Oh my god,
That's actually kind
sitting
of.
up close.
How you buy a ticket to the person who's supposed to perform at the concert?
Like, I want to see the Jonas Brothers because I missed the Ali and AJ when they came back in town, but I
Yo,
just
when
need
I
to see the
found
Jonas
out they
Brothers.
was
Their
still
album comes out
popping,
next month, and I'm hard, so I need.
yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I found out they was still
Huh?
popping, I said, "What is this? 2005?" He's like, Ali and AJ still making not
Yes,
going.
their new music is so good. Actually, it's super 80s sounding, and I love it.
I don't think it worked for it. I don't know if I'll listen to it, but I think it worked for it.
Like, yeah, like they're really good songs. And then of course we can't forget how classic Potential breakup song and Chemical React is. Those are iconic songs. I had that album. I had Insomniatic. My mom gave it to me.
Right. Okay. On that note, we're going ahead and start to end this podcast. And as usually, we're gonna have our last word starting with Taylor. Yeah.
Oh, me? Um 2000 to 2009 Disney Channel is the best Disney Channel ever. And you and Free Britney also. Free Britney.
You still locked up?
Nah, she's being held there by her daddy, and he won't let her out. And they're posting old shit on her Instagram. Free Britney. And also Rihanna needs to hurry up with this line so I can buy that white dress I've been looking at in her line. Rihanna, I love you.
Rihanna's gonna be a billionaire soon. This empty line keeps popping.
I know.
Billionaire real soon. Yeah. You'll never see her make music again. Go ahead, Tony. Tony, you got any last
Yeah.
word? You got any last words?
Um. She said free Britney, free CM Punk. Let that nigga come out and wrestle
Yes.
some shit. Wherever.
Yes.
If it's WWE, whatever. But CM Punk
Free
need to come
CM
back.
Punk.
Oh, free CM Punk.
Yep.
Uh,
We should make t-shirts with that. Free
uh,
CM.
I skinny zero down on skinny jeans because that shit suck. Um, we talked about a lot of girl stuff. I think a lot of boy stuff. If you got big ass fucking shoes and you got skinny ass jeans, that's a no no. If you got skinny jeans and it goes under your butt cheeks and you're showing your underwears and ass cheeks, and you my age and I'm 38, and you my age, then yeah, you need to go kill yourself. That's the word of the day for me.
God damn.
Okay, father.
Um, my last words. So my last words is Sub Zero is a hoe. That's my last word.
I agree with that statement.
I was about to say, what was you having troubles with Scorpion?
I mean, yeah. Well, okay. Let me put it this way. It's not Scorpion, it's himself. It's people that play Scorpion I have an issue with. Because I feel like all of them have autism.
Oh,
Like, if I see a Scorpion player in a tournament, I'm going to automatically assume he has some form of autism.
oh God.
Because the Scorpions I be playing, bro, Jesus.
I'm sorry that you have to play through that.
I mean, I'll, I mean, it like, I'll get through it, but right now ugh. I don't like fighting it. It's not fun. It don't feel like I'm playing the game. It feel like I'm chasing a fucking jellyfish.
La,
Are they
la,
doing
la,
the
la,
days
la,
where are they doing
la,
the days
la,
where you like
la,
whooping
la.
their ass and they like start hopping back?
Yeah. Or what they'll do is this, right? I'll like whiff a move by a little bit, and then he has two moves he can do. He has a mid that's safe, or he can do a mid overhead low, or he could do mid low mid, and you got to guess between the three.
That's weird.
So you can see how annoying that shit is. It's like if I block low and the overhead hits me.
That's
If I'm blocking regularly, I get hit with the safe ass mid, then I gotta guess all over again. And then the dude run away and he has fast walk speed. So if I try to chase him, I get hit with a damn teleport and then I gotta eat some damage.
that's weird.
So yeah,
That's really
fuck the way
weird.
people play that character.
Okay. First of all, fuck Cuphead. It's been 2 years and I still haven't beaten that game. That shit really getting on my fucking nerves. Fuck Cuphead. Also, um, I would love to live in a day where straight black men are not the scapegoat for everybody's problems. Because it could be something that has nothing to do with us, and yet straight black men are the problem to our society. Like we fucking run shit. So I hope one day we are not the scapegoat anymore. Because sooner or later, I'm gonna hear like Britney Spears, like you said, free Britney, and
Hmm.
then for some reason I'm gonna hear if it wasn't for these straight black men, Britney Spears would be in jail.
Oh no, she's not in jail. She's being held against her will at a mental
Well, yeah,
institution.
I
That
feel
sounds
like
crazy.
someone's blaming straight black men for that too, but that's just probably all right. So we are not gonna be your scapegoats anymore. All right, you can fucking go back to white men. Y'all been doing good
Go
blaming
back
us.
to
We ain't do shit.
let's
We ain't
blame
do shit at all.
let's blame Tom Brady for everything because I can't stand Tom Brady and he looks like an etch and sketch.
Now I blame
Also,
Shea Butter Twitter.
yeah. Also, Warriors in four. I don't care who they play. Warriors in four. And on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end this podcast. I would like to thank everybody that's joined me on the podcast today. And this is, you know
Yes.
what? Let me just say the podcast and I'm signing off. Peace.
Bye.
Stop blaming black men.
It's over. Why you still here? Why you still here? It's over.
also remaster The Simpsons Hit and Run for the PS5, please. And I'm out.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go watch Pretty in Pink. I'm gonna go watch Pretty in Pink. Bye.